What's going on, everybody? Welcome to an all-new episode of Game Time at the Movies. I'm your host, Robert Pallas, alongside my co-host, Abraham Trevino. What's up, man?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Not much, man. Guess what? Guess who's finally in the house?
Oh, man.
The one and only Jake Ramirez. What's going on, man?
What's going on?
Not much, guys. Happy to be here. Jaco in the building.
Little 2-minute drive reunion here.
Yep.
I know this is like a different show, but we're still going to give off the same vibe, same energy, same chemistry. So, what you got for us, Abe? What's on the docket today?
Got a lot to talk about. We have some movies. We have three movies, 3 movie reviews, 2 from Jake, but you can just listen to our other one from Roofman.
Yep.
We've got movie talk. We've got box office over the weekend. We have upcoming movies. We got sports. We got NBA action now, preseason. We've got baseball, the NLDS, the ALCS, and we've got some little bit of college talk. So we got a lot on the dockets today.
All right.
Do you have a cold start? I don't.
Not really. I mean, just
You want to just?
we could just shoot the shit on whatever.
Well, it's your birthday, almost.
It is this weekend.
Yep.
Turning 39.
Can we get the hand clap for Robert for his birthday?
Oh, thank you.
And also today, shout out to my brother Paul. It's his birthday today, so Paul's birthday
Happy
today.
birthday, Paul.
Happy birthday, Paul.
Does he listen to the show?
Yes, he does. So happy
right.
birthday, Paul, and happy birthday, Robert.
Early.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, still finalizing if I'm going to do anything this weekend. Might end up not if I have my kid, because if not, I'll just hang out with her. And to me, that's more important than anything. Just spending time with family.
For sure.
You know, as you get older, it's really more about family and your closest friends. It's not really about the quantity, it's the quality of people in your life.
How big you
And
do it. Yeah.
then that's the same thing with me, where it's just been like, hey, like you're gonna do like something like a get together, and I've thought about it. Like in the beginning of the year, I'll be like, yeah, actually, I think I am gonna have some kind of like a party, a DJ, and stuff like that. And then as I get closer, I'm just kind of like, you know what, man, like. And call me lame if you want, but like if to watch a good movie with some buddies of mine, like you guys, or just having like a beer, 1 or 2, like that's all that, or for, with the little one or my mom, like, and especially with the year that I've had, so now going into the holidays, with the lost one. So, at this point, it's just all about, your family or your friends. And so, yeah, I mean, Robert and I, our birthdays are kind of close. I'm still trying to figure out what to get this guy, but I'll figure something
don't
out.
Give me nothing. We have this new show going. We got this rhythm going. That's more than enough for me. I get a real kick out of this. Looking forward to this either every Wednesday or Thursday, whenever it is that we do this.
Yeah.
Fun fact that last year when I had my actual get together for my birthday, that was like the most I'd ever done
In a while.
for a birthday, and like probably like since my 20s. So it's like, that stuff doesn't really matter to me anymore.
Even though this guy says he doesn't want anything, this doof and I will still get him something. I mean, hey, Robert's been my friend, or shoot, man, what, 5-6 years now, and so. It all started with me looking, scouting and being like, oh, hey, all right, this could be the next Chad Powers, and I had faith in him. And so look, now he went on.
Wait a minute, but if you're calling me a Chad Powers, that means I was a never was, and I don't think I was that.
Anyway, man, hey, it's always a pleasure bantering.
Are we gonna talk Chad Powers today? Episode,
I didn't watch it. I didn't watch episode 4.
No, episode 3.
Remember,
yes. We're catching up because
right. Okay, so 3, but I haven't watched.
We'll get to it.
We can get to that.
I got my streaming services back. I'll catch up with you guys and talk later about that.
Yeah, hell yeah. So we got a good show. We got Jake here live. Robert, you want to flop it? I don't know if last time we said that we were going to flop it, go to movies first, and I think we were because of
how are we feeling? Do we want to go all in on movies? Do we want to go sports? How are we feeling?
I feel like we can let's go ahead and dive into the sports, because it's just pretty much just getting you caught up on that, especially like the last week in the NFL.
Yeah.
And then these games going on for this week. A little bit of college. We never really have a lot until later on. Some NBA and baseball. If you want, we can go ahead and dive into it. If nobody else has anything else they want to say
No.
Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and we're going to go with the sports first. And then since we have so many movies and then the show to talk about, we'll just go ahead and save that for the last. Real quick, guys. And like I said, NBA is starting up. It's preseason. I believe the season starts the week after next. I think towards the end of, I think like the last week or Halloween week, or
It's always like around October in the 20s, somewhere around there.
It is. So Robert, real quick, I know fantasy basketball. I don't know if you do it, but
I don't think I'm gonna have time for it, to be honest.
yeah, I mean, I opened it in the league, but last year I did it, and we drafted and we auto drafted, and I just was like, okay, but I think I kept up with it for 2 weeks and then I forgot about it.
Yeah,
but anyway,
I've tried fantasy basketball, to be honest, but it was just it was a slog.
I'm gonna tell you guys, I tried to do fantasy baseball one time, like through the ESPN. Fuck. Yeah, that draft, you're there for like 3 days because and I'm like, hell no. And then they play like every day. So I'm like, yeah, I don't have time for that.
Yeah.
So real quick, guys, just a little bit of NBA right now. For tonight's games, the Pelicans and the Magic, Pelicans 54, Magic 61. It's at halftime. Wizards 51, Pistons 57. They're at half. Rockets 34, Hawks 29 at the half as well. Timberwolves and the Bulls are underway with 3-0. Timberwolves leading 8:55 in the first quarter, and then at 8 o'clock, tip-off is the Trailblazers and the Jazz. Last week, Robert and I kind of said who we are wanting to watch this year in NBA. Jake, if you want to just kind of maybe, you don't need to go like in full depth and talk about it for hours, but just give us a team that you are wanting
that are not the Spurs.
No, well, it doesn't matter because I picked them last week. But I mean, who else? But I mean, we named a couple of teams.
Yeah, the Mavericks, of course. They got that draft or whatever, that one doof that everyone was at Cooper.
What do you mean doof?
Dude,
he might be awesome.
No, he's going to
be the number one pick.
You're going to start already.
Oh my gosh! Wait a minute! Trash.
No, I didn't say trash. I said that.
Don't be mad just because he's not on a team not called the Spurs.
No. With Anthony Davis and him, they got a good.
It's gonna be an interesting team.
So.
The Lakers are gonna be interesting.
Lakers.
I don't know if you're into that. I want to see Luka.
But breaking news: he's going to be out till November, late November.
Oh,
I mean, but honestly, with me getting back into it, is he really still a factor in?
Yes. Overall.
When?
I never hear his name.
When was he if it wasn't for Luka going to the Lakers, then it would have been shit. It wouldn't have been anything. He didn't do anything. What did he do?
I don't know. Did they didn't even.
He was injured when Luka got over there. When he got over there, that's when I think they played like a couple of games together, and then he got injured.
I mean, at this point, it's just reputation.
Yeah,
right?
it's just a brand name. It's just a brand name. That's all you are, anyways. About brand.
Did they make the 10th seed or anything? The playoffs? I can't remember.
The Lakers?
Yeah.
No. Because Luka got hurt towards the end, and then they just fell out of it.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, who else?
Or they did, but didn't they get eliminated by Minnesota or somebody?
I don't think they did make it. No. I believe it was, I think Dallas got that last spot because Dallas actually was in the playoffs. Yeah, Dallas got into the playoffs, but then they were just hurt.
Okay, maybe I was thinking of something else.
But yeah, October 22nd is the season opener for everybody. San Antonio versus Dallas.
So that's this
22nd.
Next week.
Yeah, it's gonna be on Tuesday.
Yeah, okay. So,
because they're gonna have. I think Peacock's gonna have like
Wednesday.
A couple of games.
It's gonna be Wednesday.
Jake, Robert and I were talking about going to a game. I know we said December, might be maybe January or maybe even December still. I don't know. We're trying to figure out that. But if you're in on that way we can, we do that on the pod. Do you have any like another team that you're excited to watch or that you think would be? Because I mean, the West is just
and the
action
West,
packed.
Of course, Dallas, San Antonio. Minnesota, I guess, a little bit.
Houston.
I mean, Kevin Durant.
Yeah,
I mean, did you see his?
Durantula.
I saw the last highlights for the last game, and man, yeah, they're looking like they're gelling.
I think I saw it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, we just went into that, but anyway, okay. So, moving on from that.
Wait, hang on. I was listening to the Bill Simmons podcast. He's more bigger on NBA, and they did their over under talking about all the teams. And I listened to the one today, just specifically for the Spurs. And tell me if you agree with this or not. They had the Spurs at over under on 43 plus on wins. You take the over or you take the under. Bill Simmons is high on the Spurs. The guys he had on the show, I think one of them was, the other one was like, not really. Because I think they were mentioning that Fox is injured.
De'Aaron Fox.
So he's not going to be in the season opener.
Right.
But I don't know how long he's going to be out. But a little bit of what I saw of Wemby in the preseason looks incredible. But what are your thoughts on the over-under? Like, are you over on the 43 wins? Under?
Man.
How many are total in the regular season?
Because it's still
82. It's 82 games.
I'm over.
No, honestly, well, I mean, I could be eating my words later, but I'm going to go under because they've got to form. They've all got to learn how. They're young.
Yeah.
So Dylan Harper, I mean, you're going to play guards. Like these are all guards. Like Dylan Harper's a point guard. So now you're going to move him to the 2. So, cause you're obviously going to play Castle and you're going to play Harper and then you're going to have Fox and then you got Wemby and then you also have Vassell who you're paying massive amount.
Harrison Barnes is in the starting lineup though.
Yeah, but what I'm talking about is like your high dollar people, like Devin Vassell, and then
Vassell.
like Sohan's out. I think he's out for he's going to be out. Keldon Johnson, he's still a factor, but I don't know. I mean, like I could be wrong. I'm going to say under.
I say about like half of that.
So what it looks like is the 43 number is like a little bit above 500,
right?
Just right at that number. So
yeah.
Is that enough to make the playoffs?
See, that's the thing. I always kid with my friend Bobby. 10th seed is all we need to get into.
Yeah, but don't forget that the West is it's hard. Like that's a hard, conference.
If we can't make it to the 10th seed, then that's I don't know.
Well, look, I'll tell you what. Like if Dallas, because of the injuries, the problem with Kyrie and Davis, like those guys are always injured.
Yeah.
But they do have D'Angelo in there, and they have and then the emergence of Cooper Flagg. See how he is. I don't know. The Spurs, like I said, I could be wrong. They could be in a play-in. They gotta form that what is it? That nucleus?
Yeah. The chemistry.
Yeah, the chemistry and all that.
They gotta gel.
Yeah, because they're young. So
very young, and if they can avoid the injuries and we make it to the 10th seed, I think we can make some noise.
I wish they would stop doing that Giannis, because I know he wants to get traded. Like I think I just saw that it's emerged again as talks where he wants out or he wants to get traded, but he's not going to come to San Antonio. They don't want him.
There's no way.
So because Milwaukee wants Castle or Harper along with their first round picks. So it's just like, no way. Like we don't need Giannis. I don't think we need him. I think we're good with the people we got. That guy, that we got from Boston, what's his name? Cover or something like that, or COVID, or man, he's
his name's COVID?
No, I think it's like Cover or Hover. I don't know. But anyway, I saw him play in the preseason game and those two guys could be like the Twin Towers.
Are you talking about the long haired dude?
The white guy from Boston, yeah.
Well, he was in Toronto, I think, last.
No, he was in Boston.
Was it?
You're thinking about somebody else. He doesn't have long hair. He has short hair. You're thinking of Olenek. We don't have Olenek.
We traded him or something?
We've never had Olenek.
No, we had gotten Olenek.
Oh, well, then he's on the bench then. Yeah. No, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the guy. But anyway, I think these guys might be good. But we'll see. I mean, NBA is a long season, so
yeah,
looking forward to watching it.
That was the last piece I had to add to NBA talk. I don't know. I'm good with NBA.
I like that, Robert. I like that. I mean, hey, you know what? Like shit. This guy was over here and I don't want to hear like, oh, well, trash. If this guy's coming more at it and you're supposed to be this NBA guy, like, hey.
Well, what do you mean?
He gave me shit for not knowing Donovan Mitchell. I'm sorry, I don't know who that is.
Well, Donovan Mitchell's a very,
I don't know who that is.
Very, important NBA
But the
player.
thing is, I've never said I'm an NBA guy. I've admitted that openly.
Yeah. But the thing is that this guy said, we need to have an NBA show. But if I'm talking all of it, like, then you're going to be like, Amari Stoudemire needs to come back. I'm like, Amari Stoudemire?
No, dude, Olenek on our team though, and the fact that you didn't know that.
No, I get that, but I'm talking more of the guy, the starting person that we got from Boston, because we actually signed him to a big deal. Like
I'm unaware of him. I don't know on that one.
Okay, well, I mean, if you're all about the Spurs, you would have known that.
Okay, but no, because that guy is he Donovan Mitchell.
Okay,
type?
no. But what is that? Okay, but see, there you go again with the brand shit, because that's a brand name, Donovan Mitchell. Everybody knows Donovan Mitchell.
I don't.
Well, yeah, you're excluded from that, Robert. I'll give you that pass. But this guy, you know the NBA, so how do you want to have an NBA show and then not know?
We haven't started the season yet. We don't know what teams are.
But it doesn't matter. You always got to be in the know. This guy came in not knowing shit and knew something about this and gave this. You wouldn't have given that.
Nah, I don't know about that.
Oh,
we're just shooting this shit.
You know what? Shooting the shit.
I don't have stats, folks, like we did on Too Many Drive podcasts. I don't have all that
shooting the shit with Robert and Abe. This is freaking game time at the movies.
Okay.
When you go to the movies, you're ready to watch a movie, right? Yeah. You don't come over here shooting the shit.
Okay, so who are you worried about in the East?
If you listened to the show last week, you would have heard what we said, who the East was.
Oh, wow.
Wait, so the East, all we said was Miami. There's Miami.
New York.
Okay.
There's New York.
All right.
There's Boston.
Cleveland.
There's Cleveland. There's Boston.
That's about it, right?
Four.
Is Milwaukee a factor?
No,
or not really.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, not a factor, but they'll get some wins.
But the East is the weakest. That's you can be like 33 and like whatever, and you'll make it into the 10th seed.
So
like
Milwaukee
the play-in.
will get in then.
Pretty
Possibly,
much.
yeah.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah. And then they'll just get bounced by Chicago or something. But I'm not really worried about any. New York and Boston are maybe like your top two. If they can get,
if Tatum comes back,
yeah. Because I mean, they're just too. They're hard. So,
yeah, and OKC back for the West. OKC, the reigning champs. So they're going to come back and they're going to.
But that's the West though.
Yeah, I think they. In that pod I listened to, they listed OKC and the Spurs as like the best bet for the next 5 years. Because they're so young.
Yeah, they're really.
I mean, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean they're going to win championships. It's just saying if you had to put money on a team to be good in the next 5 years, it's going to be those.
And the Mavs too, though. Like the Mavs, they can do something minus the injuries if they don't have Kyrie and.
But they also have veteran players, so I mean, you're banking on Cooper Flag to be like a giant superstar. But
and from what I've seen in the highlights of the preseason already, yeah.
You just said he was trash, though.
But you just said doof.
Yeah.
Like,
because I have Maverick friends that are fans of Mavericks.
So what? It's okay.
I can't give into that team. That's not my team.
Bash
on
my
team. Yeah, I do. Because
it doesn't matter if it's not your team.
I mean,
what is it? The Steelers aren't my team, and I like that Aaron Rodgers is playing on there.
What's the Interstate 35? What is it? The I-35 battle. Exactly. I mean,
what do they call that rivalry?
The I-35 battle. I think it's gonna be interesting. Like I said, I mean, I think everybody's looking at the Spurs though because of what they've done. So I mean, all the spotlight's gonna be on them.
I was telling Robert off air, I already have my channels ready. Yeah, I'm really focusing on this season. Now the Spurs are really gonna start gelling. They're gonna get this young team together. You take away from the injuries that happen, we're gonna be good.
I mean, I think on this show, I mean, the most of it since like it's majority like our thing is like NFL. Like we're just like we know that shit. I mean, we're gonna throw in some college, like especially when bowl season starts hitting up. We'll get into that. Like the NBA is a long season, so I mean, hey, we'll chime in here and there on that, but we're not specializing in just one thing.
But to be honest, I am planning on watching more games and not just Spurs.
Yeah,
because I have Peacock and Prime.
Oh yeah, I'll watch
HBO Max. So I'm gonna see a lot more games, and plus it's back on NBC. So I like to hear that theme song. Theme songs matter in stuff.
The old school theme song.
I'm all about the John Tesh theme song.
Yes, John Tesh.
Is it John Tesh or Daniel Tesh?
It's
I forgot what that guy's name.
I think it was John.
I think he's still doing it. He's playing the piano. I remember the
it's John Tesh. Yeah. Okay. So are we good for the NBA?
Yeah.
NBA beat. All right. So
like I said, we'll talk later, Abe, off air about maybe we'll see a little Spurs, little pod going. Maybe me and you can chime in a little more.
Interesting.
I mean, I think that might be like a segment that we can add to the game time at the movies.
Spurs corner.
Something. I mean, hey, I mean, I don't have a problem with that because if you have a show just based on that, then you're gonna have like a lot of like this
deep analysis, not just trash.
And this is gonna be like, let's dive back to the other original three, like Manu and all them, and then let's focus on like now, like Wemby and all that. Yeah, I mean. That can be something later on in the future, but I wouldn't mind doing a segment on this show to where we add it.
Yeah,
and we just have a little.
If there's like 2 or 3 games in the week, then when the pod comes.
But I mean, is it just like strictly Spurs, or is it like we're doing NBA beat? Like we're just going to talk NBA beat.
Whenever I come on, we'll talk Spurs.
Well, the thing is, we live here in San Antonio, but I'm not going to have access to that FanDuel channel. So,
yeah, I don't.
So I'll be able to watch them whenever they're on Peacock
Prime,
or
HBO
ABC
Max
or whatever.
Right.
So, I mean, I can talk about them whenever I get the chance to see them, but if they're just on that FanDuel, I may not know.
Yeah, whenever you guys want to invite me and say, hey, we're going to talk some Spurs.
Well, I mean...
I do plan on watching other teams.
We don't necessarily need to just watch Spurs. I mean, if we watch NBA in general, then we can just talk. We can just talk about that. Yeah, I have no problem with that. Okay. All right. Going into college real quick. A couple of games to look at tomorrow is Louisville at number 2, Miami. Miami is, they're looking like a powerhouse over there. So
what's their ranking?
They're number 2.
Let's go.
They're 2.
Ohio State number 1.
Yes. Another game is on the Saturday games. I got Texas. They're ranked now 21. So we'll see how they go. They go against Kentucky.
Look at that smile.
They go against Kentucky. I love it. Oh, don't worry. We'll get to your Belichick in a minute. We got number 5 Ole Miss at number 9 Georgia. That'll be a good one. Then another one to look at is the Tennessee Volunteers, Peyton Manning.
Volunteers.
Yeah, the Vols. Number 11 versus number 6 Alabama. Belichick watch, North Carolina. I think they had like a bye week after that.
So I was reading up something on them right now, before we went on air. So their GM, Mike Lombardi, supposedly like left before the season starts. So I don't know. There's questions there.
So what's really, because I mean, it's they're saying that he's out, but then he also
Who's saying he's
like
out?
these guys are saying that he's
Who's saying
Barstool.
that?
Barstool,
We
yeah,
saw,
I saw
yeah,
that
I
on.
think it was
Yeah, I think it was like Barstool.
I mean, they're not, a super credible or anything, but there's talks that they're trying, well, maybe that he'll be out. After
but I
this
don't
season,
think
maybe.
so though, because I mean, I don't
He
know.
already came out and debunked it, but I mean, it wouldn't shock me. A lot of NFL teams.
They would easily
We'll
pick
get
him
to
up.
this,
They would
but
pick him up
there's
easy.
coaches that are losing jobs already in the NFL. So
Tennessee, right?
Yeah.
First to
Tennessee's
go.
one of them.
we'll get to that.
But why though? Like this guy just got on, like he just started, like, and then all of a sudden, because they're 2-3,
Don't make
like
me
if
use
they
my
were
favorite word towards
0-5,
teams that are awful.
if they were, well, I mean, they had like 70 recruits, so I mean, that's never been done at North Carolina. Like you're thinking North Carolina for a football program, like, hey, that's actually pretty good. So it's just the start of it. They're 2-3.
Yeah.
They play Cal next. I mean, the Cal Bears aren't like, easy. They can be pretty hard, but if they win, then they're back at 3-3. So still kind of bowl eligible. I don't understand. Well, anyway, that's what I got for the, and at the college. Like I said, folks, as it gets sooner to
Yeah, well, we'll get more in depth.
yeah,
as
we'll
it
get
gets
in
Is
more in
UT
depth.
off this week, Abe, or they play?
Oh, you know what? I really don't even. I guess I should, right? Because we're
mean,
here,
they
but
just-
UTSA. I mean, yeah.
Not
I'll-
UTSA, UT.
Yeah.
Texans.
I just said that right now. The
They play
Longhorns.
this-
Yeah, they play Kentucky. They're ranked
Oh, okay.
21.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
UTSA. How are they doing this year?
I should. I guess we could. I guess if you want to like get into that, I mean, I always, and I shouldn't forget about that. I know they played last week. I just can't remember who they played, but they're known for their tailgating. I mean, hey, we should probably do that.
Yeah, we can hang out in the parking lot, drink, and whatever. Watch
Well, I mean, that's what they do. I mean, like they
That's
barbecue.
every
and,
tailgate. Why are we acting like UTSA is some specialist?
They
on
play
this?
North Texas.
oh, okay. What's
What's
the
their
record?
Let's see, 10th in the AAC.
10th. But what's their? What are they, like 2-3 or
Doesn't say like a 4 and something like at the top or anything like that.
yeah
3-3.
3-3? Oh, okay. I mean 500. Okay.
Just like UNC or could be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Could be.
Tempo's 3-3. North Texas is 5-1, so that's not good for UTSA.
North Texas.
5-1.
Oh damn! I think that one loss came to the Longhorns.
Are we bad San Antonians for not knowing?
No,
this
because
stuff?
Jeez, I
UTSA
know, right?
no,
like,
no.
and damn it, and like Robert, I figured Robert would call me out on that, but yeah,
Well, no,
we've
because
never.
then that would fall on me too because I'm a big football guy. But
No, because UTSA's
I can't
football
believe
program
that.
is becoming more big the last few years. Like it wasn't
They've
big.
been, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I don't know. I mean, yeah.
I mean, I went to UTSA for a year, so I have some loyalty, I guess.
Was the football program already there at that time?
No, they didn't exist when I
no,
was there.
yeah. Because I mean,
It's rolling the last 5 years. I
well,
would say.
because
yeah.
because not only that, but Incarnate Word has
Do
a
they
football team, but I don't know.
Oh, Cam Ward was originally there.
in Incarnate Word,
Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, I don't know.
Transferred out.
I don't know how they're
That's why I have some kind of like, I'm rooting for that kid.
Cam Ward.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he just needs a better.
needs a coach.
He just needs a coach. Anyway, so enough about that. Heading into, we all good for college? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Heading into baseball, the Brewers and Dodgers, 3-1 Dodgers. They lead that series 2-0, top of the seventh.
You got to say what it is. It's the what? The national.
Oh, it's the NLCS,
the championship game. To see who goes to the World Series.
Then we got the ALCS with the Mariners up on the Blue Jays, but they have a pitch off.
I'm looking at a Dodgers Mariners final.
You think so?
I haven't really been keeping up with the MLB, but I just whatever I see.
I
on
really,
Instagram,
I was
for
really
a juicy matchup. I want that.
I really wanted the Brewers because I mean they had the best record in the majors, so I mean I figured hey why not?
But that's what's great about sports is it's not always the team with the best record. It's who's got the hot streak going in, and
who wants it the
I
most.
mean, you know that. I mean,
Yeah.
you guys know that personally, right? Remember Cowboys that year y'all were number one and lost to Green Bay, or that year Eli Manning got hot,
that
knocked
was
you
it.
out in the first
That
round.
was it. With the
Yeah,
Green
but
Bay
y'all were the
catch.
best team that
was it.
year.
But anyway,
that was what like 2018.
I mean, I know you guys
Cowboys,
are.
Green
I
Bay
mean, you
catch?
guys are allergic to success. So I mean, I had to go to the most nearest success. You know, so.
You didn't have to go near shit. Anyway, enough with the baseball. Hopefully, I'd like to see the Brewers and the Blue Jays, but I mean, it looks like
Probably
it might be Dodgers and Mariners.
That's what I
and
was-
if
yeah,
it's
Mariners.
that, then yeah,
That's still good.
we can always pick who we are when it comes to the World Series. Let's go ahead and dive into our main thing is the NFL. Okay,
yeah.
NFL week.
the NFL
week 7.
Yeah, week
seven or
week seven. If you can go ahead and get the full slate open, and then we're going to go ahead and dive into, usually it's Robert and I that have our 3 games, and our special guest will bounce off of that, but Jake came up with his own 3 games. So what I'm going to do first, Jake, is I'm going to say our 3 games, and then you can go ahead
I'll go last on my
no, what I'm saying is you can go ahead and just say what the remaining games are. We'll just pick from there and end it there with the sports, with the NFL.
Okay.
You got me what I'm saying?
I'm bringing up the schedule right now.
Anyway, all right.
You're such a jerk.
I learned from
Because you want to be me, right?
You're not in my fucking head, you schmuck. Yeah.
Thank you, audience. I appreciate that.
Schmuck. Yeah. You want it? Nah. Anyway, let's go ahead and
I have the schedule.
Okay. Let's go ahead and go to Robert's, first game out of his 3 is his Tampa Bay Bucks versus the Detroit Lions. Robert?
All right, folks. Before anything, I want to talk about, week 6 a little bit. I just came out a superpower in that week. My Bucks and Pats just had like impressive wins. Oh man, both of my teams have never been like this good at this time together. It's either one or the other. And this is just a great time for me. And I know we're early in the season, but
Super early, folks.
This is awesome. But we're also getting close to the middle of October, where I always tell the audience it's around mid-October to like Thanksgiving where you start to see, and pay attention to me, Abe, when I'm talking to you. Yeah. Pay attention in your own damn show. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm looking
put some effort into it.
I'm looking
Jesus.
at my Rodgers.
Put some effort. Jesus Christ. But yeah, Bucks, Pats are looking really good right now, and this leads into my first game of the week, and which obviously I think is going to be the best game of the entire slate. Bucks, Lions in Detroit. Bucks went in there last year and took it to the Lions. This time it's going to be a little different because the Bucks right now are really hurting on injuries. They're missing. Baker's missing all of his top weapons.
Yeah.
Evans might be on track to play, but that's not sure. Evans, Godwin, Ibuka got hurt this past weekend. Bucky Irving's going to miss again. Yeah. And the O-line is still rehabilitating itself.
Is Tristan Wirth, is he back?
He's playing,
back,
right? But that line is still like being makeshift because there's a lot of other injuries around it. So Baker's going to have to be a real Superman here. And the Lions coming off a pretty bad loss to the Chiefs. I thought they were going to handle the Chiefs handily, and they kind of just, laid an egg. I expect them to get it right here. I got to ride with the hot hand though, even though like it won't shock me if the Lions come back and beat the Bucks good in this game, but I'm still going to go with Baker because he's playing at the best MVP level right now. So I got Bucks over the Lions, but it won't shock me if Detroit wins.
I'm going to go with Detroit on this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you got to say?
I think Goff and them are going to, what is it, in St. Brown or whatever? I think they'll go ahead and, I don't know, get the upside on Baker. I think Baker's little hot streak of wins is going to come to this.
I know it pisses you off, but can you admit that he's at least playing awesome?
Oh, yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, he's doing good. And I've seen
all the biased Cowboy Mark.
This guy sends on our chat or whatever, and then I see on Instagram, he's posting his videos. So I see what Baker's doing. They're looking pretty good right now.
Yeah. The Lions defense, I mean, they're banged up too. So are the Bucks, but Baker, like if you actually watch him play, he this is where he belongs. So, and this is his team. So I'm going to go with the Bucks. I think it's going to be tight.
Is it okay to say that Baker's elite now?
He is.
He's an MVP candidate.
He is.
I mean, but I mean, like they're not talking. Everybody's talking about it. If you're watching like the sports shows and stuff, they're kind of talk about it as like more of a good story as opposed to like this guy's just elite now, and it's been like a few seasons now that he's been with the Bucks. He's gotten into the playoffs every year since he's been there.
I mean,
he's been in the league for a while now.
I mean, I refer,
but I mean, like for the Bucks specifically, he's gone in there. And every single season they've been into the playoffs.
But if you think about last year where he had no one, kind of like a Tom Brady-esque, where he had nobody,
besides
like
Evans.
No receivers.
Wait, hang on. We can't say that. That's inaccurate.
No, he didn't.
He had Godwin and Evans.
No, he didn't.
Yes,
they were
did.
injured. They were injured when it was
both of
just,
them?
yes.
No, it wasn't like this year.
Fuck. And you said, oh my.
Evans was hurt for a little bit, but for the most
part year, he didn't have. No, he didn't.
But he had Bucky Irving.
Yes,
also.
but Bucky Irving wasn't the Bucky Irving of this year.
Well, clearly you weren't watching last season.
Oh my fucking
Bucky Bucky Irvin's been like a hot start from the get-go.
Yeah, all he had was Irvin and Otto. Like, okay.
Godwin.
No, not Godwin, the tight end. You
Godwin
doof.
too. Yeah.
No, he didn't have tight end.
You never get
I did get you. I got you. That's why you were just like, oh, what? You fucking
No, but I agree with Robert. Like, if all the other sports people are saying that this feel good thing of Baker.
I mean, but
no, he's doing
they're
good.
just not saying elite though. I'm saying
do you think he's elite?
But do you put him in that
right now? Yes.
Right now with the way?
Sadly, I have to.
But do you put him in the category with Allen and Mahomes, Burrow, in terms of like production and play value? Because this guy is like, he throws the deep ball.
I would put him over, of course, Lamar right now. I'd put him over Mahomes.
Is he playing better than Patrick Mahomes?
Yes, at the moment. At the moment, Abe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Last year he was playing better than Mahomes.
Stop
Mahomes
it.
was.
Stop
You
it.
fucking Swifty! I forgot we got a Swifty here.
No, not a Swift.
Dude,
Anyway,
Mahomes doesn't throw it deep.
He
Like,
doesn't.
Can we talk about
he
that?
He doesn't throw it
doesn't-
deep, and when he
used to.
does, like he kind of hesitates, like
Or he overthrows them.
Yeah, and it's just like what?
Or they call pass interference.
Or it's just like out of bounds. Like there was no point in doing that. You should have just nailed it.
It's kind of like almost like Caleb Williams a little bit. No, the Mahomes is more accurate, but it's a fair comp.
I think he just does mostly like short passes, right? Like it's usually short passes.
Dink and dunk, but also like it's always backyard football with that guy. Like he's always scrambling around, and that's why everybody gets that. Oh,
Kelsey's
wow.
open.
Oh, like
Drop
he
it to Kelsey.
does just the hook and
Like
shit.
when does he
Hook
ever?
runs.
When do you ever see Mahomes just stand in the pocket and like just deep in the pocket?
No,
and, like, make a
not,
play?
not so much anymore.
He doesn't stand in the pocket. He's not in the pocket.
He just runs around.
Yeah, he just runs around, and you just see him walking
It's
around
street football.
like he's what is it? Like he's dragging his feet and like pick up your feet and walk right. You know. I don't
Okay,
know.
but they're trending upwards too. I mean, they got that win against Detroit.
Right. But let's keep it on Baker because we're talking about Baker and the Bucks.
yeah.
So is he elite?
As of right now, yes.
Okay, Abe.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll give credit where credit's due.
Let's go ahead and go to one of my games. It's going to be the Eagles versus the Vikings. What's the dude over in Minnesota? I can always forget his name.
Carson
Wentz. Yes, Carson Wentz against the Eagles. They're in Minnesota. I like, I don't know what happened. I guess they laid an egg. I mean, it's a division game though, of course, with the Eagles and the Giants. The Giants just, I don't know, Scatterboo just ran all over them. He was just trucking it.
What did I tell you about that team with vibes and energy? And you all laughed me off, or you laughed me off. But it's like, dude, I'm telling
it's
you,
always
like,
about fucking
momentum.
gosh,
I mean,
damn.
I'm just trying to make a point.
Anyway,
Well, right now they have the momentum, and they're going to stick.
I'm gonna go with Minnesota here. I'm gonna go with Minnesota.
Over the Eagles.
I'm gonna go with Minnesota.
Come on,
Just
Abe.
Carson Wentz versus
they got JJ. I mean, what, Jefferson? Like, really? You don't think if you throw the ball up he won't get it? Addison?
Addison, yeah.
Yeah, they have Addison back.
He's good.
The only thing they're missing is the running game because what's his name is hurt, Aaron Jones. But other than that, I mean, you've got receivers. He's got the tight end. I think the Eagles are in a little bit of a slump.
they've been in a slump. I'll say this though. I'll pick Philadelphia, but if they lose here, then we can officially say like that it's not going to happen this year because there's major internal problems.
Yeah. What you got?
Again, it's still early, so I'm going to go
How's
Eagles.
it still early? We're in like week 7, 8.
We're not in November. You have always said in the past, like when we get to Thanksgiving, around that time, that's where.
Yeah, but post
really
Thanksgiving
matters.
is when you already know who the teams are. But here in October, Brady was always known for winning in October. Like, and that's why all the Patriots always stacked up a bunch of wins because it was all in October.
So
But
you're gonna give up on Philly if they lose against Minnesota, Abe. Is that what you're saying? Like,
it doesn't look right.
I mean, they're just.
Are you watching the games? Like Saquon can't get it going.
Saquon's not doing it.
They're having some bad games
AJ
right now.
Brown is he's pissed. Like he's not happy. Like they're talking about trading now. Like
Yeah,
shit,
let's
come
see
on.
that.
Players
I saw that
only
talk too,
meetings,
yeah.
people not
like-
going to meetings. What,
I mean,
what's
come
going
on, Sirianni's losing it.
Good.
So-
That's what he gets after. Remember that shit? He was talking shit to
Yeah,
Baker.
he's talking
That's what he
shit.
gets.
Bad fans
Karma,
and
baby.
all.
So who are you gonna go with?
I'm gonna. I don't
Eagles?
see the Minnesota beating the Eagles. Come on, man. Like really?
It's the NFL. Anything can happen.
No.
But who are you picking?
Eagles.
Okay.
Sorry.
You gotta go with Brand though. Like you don't fucking take a leap of faith.
Not on this game.
I mean, I'm picking the Eagles, but there's a caveat. If they lose, I'll come on here and say like it's over.
See?
Let's
The Eagles
let's
are done. They're fucking trash.
let's go to Jake's.
Well, their back's against the wall.
Yeah, that's true. Let's go with Jake's. Your game is the Cowboys versus the Commanders.
America's Game of the Week. Tom Brady will be on the call. I will be watching that since there's
Jake, give us your analysis, your synopsis.
Yeah, this one's going to be very interesting, folks, because we're fighting for basically, that second seed right there in the NFC East right now. What Commanders are second ahead of us.
Yeah.
Yep. What do you call it? Man. And this was it's in Washington or Dallas?
It's in Dallas.
It's in Dallas.
Okay, well, I think that will help us out a little bit. But
will it really though?
Yeah.
What does home field mean these days?
We're better on the road.
Unless you're in
we just
Seattle,
lost in
unless you're like
Carolina.
in Seattle,
right, we lost in Carolina.
But
That was
there's
in
really
Carolina.
like no home field. I'm talking any team really. Like home field advantage doesn't really mean anything anymore. Not like it used to be honest.
And we're getting CeeDee Lamb back, so that's going to bring some more.
Is that
explosive
confirmed?
offense.
Because I saw when you
Yeah, it
posted
is.
that, but it wasn't like
No, it
I
is.
didn't see it on ESPN.
As of right now.
I saw it from.
stands.
It wasn't a legit website that you sent that from. So I'm just saying this. I've seen nothing about CD
No,
Lamb.
hey, go ahead.
I mean, he's practicing, but I mean,
But is
he
it
wasn't
official?
he wasn't a full participant.
But
So
so-
no,
okay,
it's
as
not.
of right-
No, as of now,
we
it's,
don't talk about what ifs on
iffy.
the show.
It's iffy.
So is it official?
From what I've seen as of right now, yes, it could be a game time
So
decision.
based on Jake Ramirez, he's playing. I don't buy it. I just heard somebody on a podcast a few hours ago saying that it still was going to be a few weeks.
It's iffy.
Okay, well,
It's iffy.
as I
Hopefully,
was saying,
for me, I hope he plays. But I
Yeah,
mean,
'cause we're
even
playing
though
against
he
each other. Of
says
course
he
you-
can,
of course you
even if he says he can play,
you were winning with him, right?
shit, I fucking well because this fucking schmuck did nothing but auto draft.
No, not for fantasy.
Well, for
talking for the
fucking
Cowboys.
Hey, George Pickens is coming in,
I was
so
gonna say, yeah, he's doing really good. Dak and him are connecting really well right now. And like I said, I don't know if that would throw off the mojo between Dak and him. Adding CD back in the lineup.
why would
I think-
wait? Why would it throw it off? They played together before he got hurt. They
because
were
they're-
fine.
Not really. If you could tell at the beginning, the first couple of games, Abe, he was going to CD a little more. He
Okay,
wasn't going to
that's his
Pickens.
main guy. He's
I
the
know,
okay.
but
So
hold on,
so
but Pickens has
no.
become the main
George
guy.
knew coming into the Dallas
Yes.
he was gonna
Yeah,
be
and they're
second.
cool. No,
He-
CD and him are cool. Yeah.
so
yeah.
then why are you saying there's a problem?
No, I didn't say problem. I think there could be the mojo could be coming off from where Dak throws.
He's been hot. George Pickens has been hot. So he's not going to go off and be like, "Oh, CD's back, so let me just give it all to him." Like, no, he's going to go to Pickens as well. He's going to go. He has another option
No,
now.
I think it'll mess up maybe Dak's psych.
His rhythm.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, let me pose the same question I did earlier.
I hope he doesn't.
Dak Prescott right now, elite. Here's my answer. No, he's playing great. No, because he doesn't have the W's to back it up. With Baker, you can at least back it up with W's. Sorry, go ahead.
Jake will say that he's elite.
No, I'm gonna say that it's too early in the season to care about win-loss ratio right now. With everybody
What?
talking that
What do you
Dak
mean?
is an MVP candidate,
Dude,
right now.
all wins matter in the NFL. There's
No,
only
of course,
there's
but-
only amount of games.
But you're talking specifically Dak right now being MVP.
I'm not talking
or
MVP.
elite.
I'm just saying
He said
is he
elite.
Oh,
He said
yeah,
elite.
no, no,
He said
as a
elite.
player,
He said
yes,
elite, not
he's
MVP.
elite.
He is
He's
elite.
still elite.
He is elite.
Oh, really? Abe?
No, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. You're saying that he's elite.
Yes.
All right.
based on what? Stats?
Are you saying he's a scrub, Abe?
I'm not saying he's a scrub, but he's not elite. He's not where Baker's at.
Here's the if Dak was
Does Baker have a defense?
Baker doesn't have their defense.
Dude, their defense is not that
their
good.
yeah, their
than
defense
Dallas?
is not good at all. Is it better than Dallas?
Yeah.
I'd say that maybe might
Oh,
be
it's better than Dallas,
course.
yes,
Yeah.
but they still give up a lot of points.
they give
Do you
up
see
a-
the scores in these games?
They
No,
give
yeah,
up-
yes, Baker's
It's all
willing
about who.
them back,
But
yes.
it's all about the closer. Like that can't close games.
Not with 17 effing seconds. No.
So then he's not elite.
Tom Brady did.
Robert asked me something.
Patrick Mahomes did it in 13
Robert
seconds.
asked-
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes. Aaron Rodgers has done
Mahomes
it.
is something different.
Aaron Rodgers has done it.
Patrick Mahomes is something different than Brady.
Right now.
Fuck out of here.
No. You said 13, or I thought you were comparing to Dak. That's
Well,
what-
even Josh Allen could do it in a couple of seconds.
Yeah.
Like-
Shit.
we'll talk about them.
Anyway, so who are you picking?
wait, y'all didn't answer my question. So is Dak
No, he's not elite. No, he said yes.
The Dallas Cowboys, as far as their schedule.
No. Dak Prescott
Dak-
is the elite.
Yes,
Dak-
but I was trying to say, yes, he's elite, but due to the win-loss ratio, it's hard to say because of
So
our
then
losses.
no.
I'm going to say yes. He still
No,
is.
take out your bias out of it.
Oh.
Is he elite right now in this moment? The way we just posed the same question about Baker Mayfield.
I would say Baker is more barely.
We're not talking about Baker.
saying Baker.
We're not comparing. I
Talking
just
about
asked the
Dak.
question.
Dak.
I understand.
In
Yes.
this moment right now, he's elite.
Yes.
Fucking biased.
Gosh, damn, dude.
I'm sorry. Who are you picking? Abe?
I asked you. This is your game. You haven't even said who you're going to pick.
Okay.
It's going to be a tough one.
No, it's not going to be a
but
tough
I think
one for you.
I think the Cowboys are going to bounce back, folks. And
Okay, so how are they going to win this game?
Well, if CeeDee's back, folks, right there, like I said, it could throw off the mojo that Pickens has with Dak right now. I hope it doesn't.
Okay, and how?
But I think the explosive offense, I think Ferguson will get in there.
And your defense, how are they going to stop Jaden Daniels?
That's where it's going to be iffy. I mean, Bland and Diggs are going to have to
Is
step
this one
up
of those,
aids
like,
and-
are you hoping Dak gets the ball last with 2 minutes to go?
No,
then
I'm
we'll
hoping,
see if he's
I'm
got
hoping
it.
the offense is explosive right off the bat and we go up like a touchdown.
Right,
or two.
but this is going to be a score game. You know this, Jake. The defense can't hold up. Like, every quarterback that's played
Let's
against
just do
y'all has
Jaden
been
Daniels,
good,
right? That's-
except the Jets, right? I don't think Fields was able to do
God, I
much.
hate other teams so much.
But other than that, every other
Especially the
quarterback has
Commanders.
gone in there, right, and put up points.
They put up the points.
And you're telling me Jaden Daniels
Who
is
did they
nothing?
play last week?
Bryce Young,
Bryce.
No, not us. Who did Commanders play?
the
Bears.
But the Bears have a good defense.
Yeah.
And they beat them by the 1 point. That's
Well,
why.
the
because
Bears have a
Jaden-
good defense,
Well, because
too.
all they did was one fumble. He fumbled the ball. Gave
was
it right
ra-
back.
it was raining.
Yeah.
Jaden did.
Yes.
Oh, well, they
But
still won.
you think Jaden is not good enough to keep up with the Dallas offense?
No,
Look,
what's going to be scary is that
we're
defense-
wasting too much time on this because it's
Are we?
not about the Cowboys. So who are you picking? Cowboys
I
or
already said the
Commanders?
Cowboys, of course.
Oh my fuck, Robert.
I'm gonna go Commanders just because I think if it comes push to shove with a few minutes to go,
Okay.
I trust Jaden in a tighter window than Dak with less time.
He fucking hates Dak, folks.
It has nothing to do with that. I've picked the Cowboys on this
Yeah,
show.
he is. He is.
I picked them
He's
against
good.
the Jets.
Yeah.
I picked them against.
None of this going back week to week. Sick of it.
Well, I'm going with the Commanders only because
There we go.
Jaden Daniels.
There we go, folks.
Jaden Daniels is going to come in pissed off because he fumbled. He fucked up. They could have won that game. They were on the verge of winning.
Okay,
it.
you don't think the Cowboys losing to damn Bryce Young by a field goal?
No,
and
because
that
their
bullshit?
defense
But
is
they don't
in
have
phase.
they still can't address the defense. They keep talking about like, like Eber. And it's like, well, do something about it. You're already like halfway into the damn NFL point of the season. Do something about
So
it.
you
If
think-
you're going to be about it, then be about
So
it
you
and
think
do it.
you're saying the Commanders are going to smash us? Is that what you're saying?
I
Nobody's
didn't,
saying
I didn't
smash.
say
Who's-
smash.
who's
I didn't
saying
say. I didn't say.
So
I
close,
didn't-
high scoring game.
We don't talk realistic shit like that. We talk real shit.
okay.
We talk real. We don't say smash or utter destruct. We say it's gonna be a close game.
Is it?
I literally just
What
said.
what part of you is saying that it's not going to be a close game? Like, give me a
yeah.
good reason.
No, what I'm saying is I think that if the defense doesn't come out and try to,
I mean, you
maintain
could
them-
you could be right, and Cowboys score last, but it's
Yeah.
still close. But
Right.
why are you saying like? Why are you acting as if the Commanders can't win this game?
No, I have a feeling as though the Commanders are gonna. I want to use my funny words. They're going to end up beating us by a lot. It's not going to be a close game. That's what I'm scared of. That's what I think is going to happen.
But
So why didn't you pick the
So
Commanders?
why didn't you
Because
pick?
because if the Cowboys score, it depends on that opening drive and what we do at the beginning.
Well, you got to take a chance. I mean, I'm picking the Commanders only because of the fact that Jaden Daniels is going to be pissed. They should, like I said, he fucked up.
Like if this was
So-
Cowboys Saints, let's say Spencer Rattler could do stuff.
Oh,
But I
gosh.
still trust
Yeah.
the Cowboys to win that game.
Yeah, yeah.
But you're acting as if Jaden Daniels is nothing. Like I don't get it.
No,
I mean, if Scary Terry is out again, then okay.
Like, Jake, be honest with me. If it was Bucks Cowboys this week, would you pick
No.
the Cowboys?
no.
I don't believe you.
You're fucking
I don't
lying.
believe you.
You're lying. I've never.
No,
I've
I wouldn't.
Never on not on this show, but in shows.
I'll say 100%.
previously.
If CD was out, I would go 100% Bucks. If CD was playing against the Bucks, then I would say this is going to be an interesting game.
No, I've never in a lifetime heard
Even
you.
if the Bucks were at full strength, Godwin's, Evans, and
No,
Buka,
we're not saying
Bucky
that.
Irving.
Oh,
not
we're
saying
fucking
that. We're not
done.
talking-
We're done.
We're not talking about that.
That's
Yeah.
too many. We can't even cover one. We can't even cover.
But he would still pick the Cowboys if
no,
CeeDee
I
Lamb
wouldn't.
was in the
So
lineup.
the Panthers, they just real quick, they had that
Not if
rookie
those guys
Tate,
are on your team.
Tutorial McMillan or whatever, had a fucking phenomenal game. Hadn't had a game at all like that
Terry
this year.
McLaurin.
But like, gosh, damn, like, fuck out of
You
here
need to stop
anyway.
going week to week. You better stop it already.
It's not a week to week. I'm
It is
I'm
week to
being
week,
like how it
Jake.
is. I've been picking the Cowboys, but if they don't address the defense, Jerry keeps talking about, we got 4 draft picks. Like, motherfucker, use them then. Get somebody.
Okay,
Bring
but
somebody
you're
in.
not giving up on the Cowboys season yet. Right?
I did. Well, they're not obviously not going to make it far.
We're not talking about that.
If they don't
Okay.
make a move at the deadline,
you're
like a
not-
defensive
No.
player,
November 7th. If there's no deal,
But two of
there's
my other
nothing.
Cowboys, like Marcos, they're giving up as of like now.
Okay, so I mean, hey, but Marcos,
But you're not, right?
But I don't blame them.
Marcos is a source Marcos is a source where I can, and if he watches the show, shout out to him. But anyway, Marcos, I mean, he knows his shit. When it comes to Dallas, you just,
I don't, yeah.
You just, no, because
you're just ride or die regardless.
You're just like, oh, that's okay. Dak had a bad game. He was going through some stuff outside of the stadium.
He didn't have a super bad game or anything.
Right, but they still didn't win. But they didn't win.
It's
Jake.
but you make it seem like it's like, Jake, oh, it's okay. His wife spent like $400,000 over at that fucking JCPenney.
Jake, at the end of the day, you didn't win.
Okay,
and that's
they
all that
still
matters.
Lost though, man.
Okay.
Like they still lost.
I guarantee you, if the Cowboys were winning, they would be talking about Dak more than Baker. I promise you, that's all the media is.
Every time teams play Dallas, they break records.
Our defense
That's
is
what
absolute dog shit, Abe. We don't have CD right now.
Okay, so again, this goes back.
What are you not understanding?
All right, so this goes
back.
So this goes back to why do you think that all of a sudden Dallas is just going to bounce back and beat the Commanders?
He's basing it because he's like, oh, Demarion Overshawn's going to come back. Okay, that doesn't mean anything. He's not coming back. He's not coming back for another couple of weeks. And then who else are we getting?
Wait a minute, who?
No, Overshawn's good.
He is, but he's been injury prone. He's plagued. So Jerry Jones is just like, oh yeah, we're gonna get help. We're gonna get help. And I'm like, dude, that means they're not gonna make a deal. That means they're not gonna do shit.
I'm not calling the season yet.
Anyway,
so it's 2-1 Commanders over Cowboys.
Yeah, Commanders over Cowboys. Anyway, sorry folks. Let's go ahead and go to Robert's second game. It's gonna be, this is a good one right here. The Indianapolis Colts versus the Los Angeles Chargers. Robert.
This is a good test for the Colts. I'm still like, I want to say like, yes, they're the surprise team this year, but I will full on 100% say yes if they beat the Chargers this weekend.
Whoa. They're going to beat the Chargers?
I said if they beat the Chargers, then they will be 100% like surprise team. This team's going to go to the playoffs. They're going to possibly win the division in the AFC South. Chargers eked out a win last week against the Dolphins. Again, the Chargers right now are ripe for the picking because they're missing people on the O-line.
Right.
Khalil Mack still a few weeks out from coming back. I think they already took him off the IR designated, however many days it is. I think 31 days, something like that.
The IR, yeah, I think I think the IR is like 4 weeks.
Whatever, something like that.
But yeah.
So until they get him back, like the Chargers are kind of just ripe for the picking. Colts are obviously a way better team than the Dolphins. They can run the ball. Daniel Jones is throwing it pretty good. Indiana Jones. I like that nickname better. Fits.
I don't. I like Danny Dimes better.
Well, don't fucking say it on the show because he's not MVP caliber talk yet. But, and then, I think there's going to be some more Colts fans in attendance. It's at Chargers home game, but don't forget, I'm going to go with the Colts.
Oh.
I mean, Shane Steichen, what he's doing with this team, you can't deny it. I mean, you got to give them their props.
Right.
I like them.
Yeah. Just real quick, as we're doing the show, we have the Steelers and the Bengals. Rodgers just threw a pick.
What's the score on that game?
It's 10-7 Steelers.
Oh, okay.
Now the Bengals have the ball though. Yeah, I like the Colts. This is a different team. This is a way, Jonathan Taylor, they still don't have, I think Michael Pittman's still the number one, but, the Chargers, man, they look promising in the beginning. I mean, they still could be there. I'm going to go with the Colts here. I just like what they've done this year. Like I said, they're part of the better team. I think I like Herbert, but I'm going to go with the Colts. I like them this year.
Okay.
Jake?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Colts because I know they've been making a lot of noise and everybody's calling that, Daniel Jones, Indiana Jones, which I don't like that nickname, folks. I think it's ridiculous.
Why? They're in Indianapolis,
because
Indiana.
He's not.
His last name's Jones, Indiana Jones. What is so bad? What is so off about that?
It's not that it's off. That you make the good point right there. I just compare it to Harrison Ford.
Thank you. I always
Indiana
make good
Jones.
points.
I just don't. I don't know. I like Danny Dimes. Robert doesn't like Danny Dimes.
I will never call him. You can put that on my tombstone. He never called Daniel Jones.
But yeah, they're loaded. I mean,
he'll never called him that.
We can give them credit where it's due. Yes, they're doing really good, but you can't go wrong with, you said, was Jonathan Taylor running back? Awesome. What's the receiver you said a minute ago?
Michael Pittman.
Yeah.
So here are my two nominations right now for head coach of the year. Mike Shanahan from the Niners. What he's doing with that team's incredible.
Yep.
And Shane Steichen.
Yep. All right, so let's go to my game. My second game is going to be the Giants versus the Broncos.
Scattaboo.
Scattaboo.
Jackson Dart.
Man, this is maybe what last year's Bo Nix for Jackson
Yeah, this
Dart.
is kind of like that swagger. I mean, anything that helps the Cowboys lose in the NFC East, I'm all about. So I love the vibe of this team, man.
I like.
Did you watch at the end of that Thursday night game where Scattaboo had taken off his shirt?
Yeah, he took his shirt off with Fitzpatrick, and then
I mean, that just the whole energy of that game. I mean, I know we didn't watch all of it because we were watching Tron-Ares, but I caught the end of that and the post game, and you could just feel the energy.
Abe and I were on the ride home, and we were listening to it in the car, and we couldn't believe what was going on.
Gotcha. But you can feel the energy. Like sometimes it does take a quarterback change like that to change every player and how they're more motivated. The coach fucking smiling from ear to ear, going all the way into the 10. Shouldn't have done that. I mean, they got in trouble for that. So
get them out.
Yeah, I mean, they're playing in Denver, so Sean Payton's a better head coach than
they're playing Denver?
Yeah, they're playing Denver.
Bo-Nix.
Yeah, it's the Giants and the Denver.
It's gonna be a scrappy, ugly game.
And I'm gonna go with the Denver. I'm going with the Broncos just because of that defense. That defense, with Patrick Surtain. So I'm gonna go with Denver Broncos. I'm
going Giants. I think.
What's his name? Jackson Dart. What is it?
Yeah,
I think Jackson Dart and Scattaboo are gonna.
They might
create some magic together. Can I fucking talk? Jesus. Scattaboo and Dart are going to create some magic together, and Bo Nix is going to make some big mistake in this game. A nice pick in the very end. But this is like a 13-10 type game.
So if the Giants don't win, you're going to come back on the show and admit that, right?
Why do I got to eat crow? It's just a pick. I'm not going
not eat crow, but just come and be like, hey, I shouldn't have picked against the Denver Broncos because they have a better defense.
Well, should we do that for all the games then that we're always wrong on? I mean, I'm just...
No, because you're picking I'm trying to figure out you're picking out the Giants because they don't have a number one receiver. You're going based on Scattaboo. So the focus will be on Scattaboo.
Vibes.
Right. Okay, vibes. Anyway, got it. Null and voided.
I mean, that's funny. We should go back for every other game.
Let's.
I'm sure he's gotten a lot of picks wrong.
No, actually, I don't.
Yeah, right.
I'm the Swami here.
Right.
I'm the Swami.
I'm going to go back because I actually listened to the show and I'm going to take a tally.
Yeah,
so we got Broncos. He got Giants.
Yeah, he's got Giants.
I'll take a tally.
Let's go to Jaco's next. His second game is going to be the Houston Texans versus the Seattle Seahawks.
9 p.m. game.
This is the second doubleheader on Monday night. Thank God it's not like at the same time because I want my Bucks full attention with the big screen. I don't want to have the multi-view going.
Real quick, Robert, did you drop T. Higgins, right?
I did.
You did? He just scored that touchdown. Anyway. Okay, go ahead, Jaco. This is your game.
Well, these were default games that I had to pick because you guys already had picked your games ahead of time. But Houston versus Seattle.
Houston coming off the bye.
Oh, okay. Yeah, C.J. Stroud, they're kind of turning around a little bit. I'm not a fan of Texans. Shout out to Uncle Ray. He knows I don't like the Texans.
What does you not being a fan have to do with analysis? Just call the analysis. I mean, Jesus.
I don't really know much about the Texans.
I don't like the damn Colts, but you see me giving them props.
And I know Seattle's been winning again. We got Abe Darnold out there. I mean, they're doing pretty good too. What are they? Was it 5-1 or what is it?
They're 4-2.
They're 4-2. 4-2. So who are you picking?
I'm gonna go Seattle.
I got Seattle, dude. This is the one team I don't want to face again if we go into the playoffs because Sam Darnold is cooking right now. Their defense is going to get better. I know they're a little banged up right now, but that is a team I do not want to see again. I promise you.
I'm going to pick. I like Seattle too. Jackson Smith-Njigba. Yeah, I like that guy. I like that kid. Let's go to Robert's third and final game is the Rams versus the Jacksonville Duval Jaguars.
Rams, man. They're good, but every time I watch them almost every week, and they're not really that impressive. Every time I think they're gonna put up 20, 30 points, they don't. But then also Nakua's hurt right now.
Yep.
He might be out for a little bit. So and that's
for sure, right?
that's their big weapon. So and the Jaguars coming off a loss. I forgot who did they lose to this week?
Damn, you know what? I freaking...
Who did they play against?
Damn.
Wait, what is it?
Jacksonville Jaguars. They played...
they played Seattle, didn't they? Seattle.
Yes, that's right, Seattle.
So obviously Seattle better team.
This is the 8:30 a.m. NFL Plus or NFL Network?
Oh yeah, this is the London game.
This is the London game.
It's the London finale. I'm gonna the inconsistency with the Jaguars is just there. And again, I'm still in my narrative. I can't stand Liam Cohen, and every time I see him on the sidelines, just in trouble or mad, it makes me giddy. So I'm going with the Rams here, even though they're minus Puka Nacua.
He's a doof. He's a doof. So I don't know. Trevor Lawrence and them. I don't know. Who you got, Abe?
I'm going to go with the Rams here.
Wait, you're picking Jaguars?
You're going Jag?
No Puka. I'm gonna go Jags. Duval.
You're pathetic.
Yeah.
I'm picking him off a catchphrase.
I mean,
Yeah, Trevor
Because I
Lawrence
have
and no
nothing- I
Puka.
have-
They have
I
no
have nothing
Puka.
of-
That's
nothing-
gonna hurt.
nothing of value
That's
to
gonna
add.
hurt the Rams with no Puka, folks. So, I mean, that's a major one.
Still have Devontae Adams.
yeah, you
Yeah,
still got
Devontae's
Devontae. You
awesome.
still got
I have him as well in fantasy.
Kyron Williams, the running back. I mean, come on. What's going on with you over there?
You don't think the Jags will really try to get this win though?
Ben, when they play in London, they're
It's
like,
weird.
They're
Those
like
games are weird.
That's like the home team. They're they're
Yeah.
always over there.
yeah,
Every year. Send Jacksonville
like
over there.
send them over there. They move them there, but
That is true. Yeah.
Remember when we watched the Toy
the
Story,
Toy Story
game
one?
at
Yes.
the hotel at like 8, and we got up early for it too. Like that's how hardcore we are. Like,
yeah, this guy was still asleep.
No, I was watching it. I think on the Sunday.
No, you
No, you
weren't.
weren't. You
Because,
didn't watch the Toy Story game.
because the night before he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna be up with you guys. I'm gonna go eat breakfast with y'all,
I
and we're
heard
gonna
enough
watch the
and I
game."
saw it on.
What do you mean? What did you see it on? Literally, you
hear
woke
you
up at
guys.
like 4.
Yeah.
Like 4 p.m. Anyway, let's go to my next game. It's going to be the Atlanta Falcons versus the Niners on this one.
Good game.
This is going to be a good game. The Falcons are coming off the win against the Bills.
a really good win.
Yeah,
for
a
them.
really good win on here. I think this is where they're going to come down a little bit because they're
Wait,
playing the
are
Niners.
they playing at
They're
home?
playing in San Fran.
Okay, so
NBC game.
Falcons are a good home team.
Yep.
On the road, it's been a different story.
It's different.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is your game.
Yeah. So, I think Brock Purdy's playing in this one.
I hope not.
I think so. I don't know. If it's Mac Jones, either way, I'm going to go Niners because I feel like the Falcons are going to come down a little bit. So I'm going to go with the Niners on this one. I think Kittle comes back.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
that'd
I
be
think.
good.
But
That's
anyway,
huge.
Yeah.
I'm going Niners.
Big picture, the Niners are going to be like the injuries are going to come back to haunt them, but that's in the bigger picture. In the smaller picture, love the way Mac Jones is playing. I mean, he's just had a resurgence. He's going to get a contract from somebody.
Yeah.
If not, actually, if I were the Niners, and if you're going to stick with Purdy, maybe trade him at the deadline for some players because you lost Fred Warner on the defense.
Yeah.
That's huge. So
Yeah.
maybe you want to get
that big payday though, or no?
for Purdy. Yeah, he got the big contract.
Yeah, he
so
did.
I mean, they're stuck with him, but. But Mac Jones just earned himself like another contract.
Send them to the Saints.
Hey, that's not a bad idea. You could have, even if Cincinnati didn't make this trade for Joe Flacco, maybe they could have signed
Maybe
him.
they could have got him. Yeah.
Mac Jones throwing to T Higgins and Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
But
That'd
I'm
be-
gonna go with the Niners, just because it helps my Bucks, but also I just think Mac Jones is playing better football.
Right. Jake?
I'm going to go with the 49ers. I don't really know much about ATO, to be honest. Yeah.
I mean, they got a good offense, but there's just no consistency with them right now. So
Raheem Morris is still the head coach,
Yeah,
right? Yeah. Okay. That's another Buck.
former Buck, yeah.
Former Buck. Jake's last game is the New England Patriots versus the Tennessee Titans.
Yeah.
Jaco, this is your game. Go ahead and hit us off with it.
Yeah, New England at Tennessee, CBS 12 p.m. game. Tennessee, they're really stinking it up. I believe they're last in their division. New England, Robert's super high on New England right now. Robert,
AFC East had their chance, man.
Who
they're
you,
number one. I'm going to go New England on this one,
I was
Robert.
going to say.
This is the Mike Vrabel revenge game, but it doesn't really matter because, the Titans are now officially in rebuild mode now that they fired their head coach, Brian Callahan,
Right.
who they fired Vrabel for. So that's just the irony there. Yeah, New England, again, this is another game where Drake May just needs to unleash and, they win this and they got a real leg up on the Bills because the Bills are on the bye this week, but the Bills also coming off another loss. So right now the Patriots sit atop of the AFC East for the first time since I think COVID. I think
Yeah.
back when Mac Jones was still playing. Yeah, I'm really up on this team. They're looking really good. Hopefully they make a trade at the deadline for a running back. I think that's where we're still like our Achilles heel. There's been little rumblings that they're going to try to go for Derrick Henry. But
I'm hearing I'm hearing Kamara. So Kamara.
What are you hearing? No, know what your sources are.
Yeah.
You don't know anything about.
I'm the real Pats fan here.
Right?
No, you
See,
didn't.
He wants to be me so bad.
You weren't high.
Wants to copy my teams.
You weren't high on them.
To be me
Never
so
high on them. Never were you high on them. You didn't.
Dude, I have everybody on Facebook.
You didn't even know anything about Drake May until I got on the bandwagon.
Facebook knows I'm the only Patriots and Bucks
You're not the only motherfucking Pats. Get the fuck out of here.
Quarterback real quick.
Cam Ward.
Yeah.
Bench him?
I like the kid.
No, who else are you going to bench him for? They don't have anybody.
That's the franchise player.
He's done. That's it.
He's shown signs.
Oh, man.
You're picking the Titans?
No.
Oh, you're going
Drake May and them making noise over there. Robert's really high on him.
Yeah, I'm going to go. Yeah, I'm going
my
with
team.
I'm going with the Pats.
My team.
That's your fucking team.
Yeah,
anyway, Jaco, you got the slate, the rest of the slate, the NFL schedule. I got 9 MVPs.
Nobody cares about that. So I mean, we pretty much gone through almost all the games. If you want to give me the docket for the rest of the games, I can show you which ones we haven't gone through.
Right now, real quick, just a quick up score. It's Pittsburgh 10, Cincinnati 14, and Pittsburgh is at the 50-yard line.
In the second quarter?
Second quarter, about a minute 50 to go.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull up the schedule.
It looks like Pittsburgh is driving the ball right now.
Oh, Aaron Rodgers. Again, Jake thinks that I hate Aaron Rodgers for some reason, even though
he's never been. He said this like 3 years ago.
Well, this was during the Brady run. Of course, I was
done.
against him because everybody would talk about him when Brady had all the accolades. But
should he retire? Is he going to retire?
There was I should have tagged you on this, but there was a post I put on Facebook. It was from like 6 years ago. I think it was whenever Aaron Rodgers got hurt. I was like, oh, that sucks, man. I love watching him play. So no, I don't hate Aaron Rodgers. Like Jesus.
No, he just hates the Mannings.
All right, so obviously we're not picking the current game that is going on because it's already in progress. But
it's a good one.
But if you were, I am picking the Steelers.
Yeah,
I know they're losing right now, but
I was picking Steelers as well.
I got Rodgers. I like Rodgers a lot.
All right, let's go through the rest of the NFL games for this Week 7 slate. Let's start with the New Orleans Saints at the Chicago Bears at noon on Fox. Abe, who do you got in this one?
Ooh, New Orleans.
Interesting.
I'm going to go with New Orleans. I'm going to take them.
Jake?
Over the Bears, you said?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Bears. They're hot right now, and they're trending upwards.
Yeah, I'm actually going to go with the Bears here also. I liked what I saw from Monday night. You know, Caleb. I mean, still unsure of some of the throws that he makes, but I trust their defense to do something against Spencer Rattler. So
can't take it back, Gabe. Too late.
All right, that's good. You good?
That's okay. Yeah.
All right, next game still in the noon hour on CBS. Miami heading to Cleveland.
Jeez.
Well, after that whole debacle with Tua in the locker room,
well, both teams are not doing good right now because even Dylan Gabriel hasn't really been. Hey, let's go with you. Who do you got?
I'm gonna make it quick. Miami.
Oh,
Miami. Who are you going with?
Jake?
Cleveland?
I'm gonna go Cleveland. I'm gonna go Cleveland.
I'm gonna go Cleveland because we see Shador. We see Shador.
Oh my
Sanders.
gosh! I forgot.
He
fucking do your little wrist shit. Get it ready
by halftime or what?
If this gets ugly, Miami can move the ball. Let's not pretend that they can't do anything. So, if they're up pretty big and Dylan Gabriel,
you didn't see that bullshit that was going on in the locker room though, and Tua and all that.
Yeah, but whatever. On the field, they still produce.
Yeah.
But did you see that quote from that Dylan Gabriel about like getting spanked by his mom?
Some
weird quote. I'm like, dude, you have no confidence in yourself. Crowd's gonna turn on him quick. This is in Cleveland, so this is is a good spot for the crowd.
How old is he too, though? He's really young.
I don't care, but
it doesn't matter.
This is a good spot for the crowd to turn on him.
Yeah.
And they're gonna put in Shador. Just watch
Shador.
All right. Next one's also at noon on CBS. The Las Vegas Raiders traveling to face the Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs. I got Chiefs. I got nothing much to say. Jake?
My homies in the Chiefs. Brad. There you go.
Yeah, I'll go Chiefs.
Yeah. This, again, everyone's going to overhype the Chiefs, and I love it. Actually, I like this because it takes away from the distraction of the Bucks for me.
Because Crosby's going to destroy the Chiefs.
Philly, Minnesota, we talked about that. We still in the noon games. We got the Carolina Panthers traveling to face the god awful New York Jets. I think Aaron Glenn's going to get fired.
I thought he was going to go first.
That's what I thought too.
Well, I mean, it is his first year, but also like, where was that shot of like how many seconds left before the half and he didn't do anything?
He didn't do anything, and then you
stood
see
there.
You see,
Justin Fields looking at him, right? Like,
yeah, like what the hell? Like,
I got Carolina. They're playing. They're 3-3 right now.
Yeah,
they could possibly be 4-3 and be.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Carolina because they get Chuba Hubbard back. So yeah, I go Carolina.
But I gotta keep with that hot hand with Dottle, man.
Yeah,
he's helped me out in fantasy.
Rico.
He didn't do anything for the Cowboys, all right.
I'll go Panthers too, just because they beat the Cowboys last week, and Bryce Young and Rico.
All right, we got our 3:25 game on Fox. Green Bay traveling to face Arizona. I'll go quick here. I got Green Bay. They're back on the up and up. They're getting players back. Arizona.
They're always
that coach is also on the hot seat.
man.
That coach is making some weird comments as well. So
I don't even know. I'm like Kyler's like he's hot and cold.
Yeah.
Marvin Harrison's not really. He's dropping balls. I mean, he's having like these bad games. So I'm gonna go Green Bay.
Oh,
Micah.
yeah.
you got Green Bay also?
Shout out to Low Steven, Green Bay.
All right. Happy 25th, I guess.
Oh yeah, be 25th to that dude.
He's all like, "Oh, this is 25." Fuck,
Like,
you're fucking, you're
young,
a
man.
You
kid.
fucking schmuck.
You're
Go
a
back,
kid.
Go back and stock up in AutoZone. You fuck.
Hey, don't be a dick. Don't be a dick. All right, that's all of the NFL slate because we covered all the rest of the games.
Shit. Well, all right.
Let's take a break here. We still got a lot to talk about. We got 3 movie reviews coming up here on Game Time at the Movies. So let's take a quick break and then we'll be right back.
Since time began, man has gazed at the stars and he has wondered, am I alone? So much talk of AI and big tech today. Virtual worlds, what are they going to look like? When will we get there? Well, folks, we're not going there. They are coming here. I would like you to meet Ares, the ultimate soldier. He's biblically strong, lightning fast, supremely intelligent. And if he is struck down on the battlefield, I will simply make you another.
You think you're in control of this? You're not. What are you?
I'm looking for something. Something I do not understand. Hang on! A malfunctioning program that wants to live. Why is that? It's just a feeling. Fascinating.
All right, welcome back to the show, and it's time now for our movies of the week. And I say movies because we saw 3 of them. But before that, Abe, let's talk Chad Powers.
Chad Powers.
Episode 3.
Episode 3. Really good. I mean, it was a short episode. We just talked about it off air right now. Really good. This was him coming into the game. Yeah. This was him. They won the game. So I think it was good. Really good episode.
This is where, like, you could tell this is television because it was literally self-contained to the game. You had little subplots going on in and out of the game, like the daughter wanting to...
A little bit of controversy, right? Or
I don't know if it's controversy, but the daughter wanting to induct plays because she can read what's going on and knowing that the QB that was in the game couldn't articulate or deliver the play, but Chad Powers was listening to her saying, well, I can do that play for you. And then all these little shenanigans ensue, and he ends up getting into the game. But really fun episode. It's only 25 minutes, so it's a quick watch.
Nice.
Again, the production value of this is incredible because, for all we know, that whole crowd could be CGI'd, but you can't tell. It looks like they're in a real football game. So they got a good budget for this.
I was going to say, they probably did have real people go and be in the stadium or whatever.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I like this. And towards the end, I liked it because she was like, I guess, cause you know how they had that little daughter fight or whatever, and he kicked her out of the game, told her, get out of here, you're done. And then they win the game, and he shows up, and she's like, what are you doing? Aren't you going to be there like celebrating or like be for the party? And he's like, I am for the celebration.
I saw that little clip.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh man. So, something's going to happen. I think so.
Yeah. It looks like it's heading there. In the preview for the next one that they showed.
Oh, yes.
I haven't seen it yet, but this is just based on the preview. I think there's gonna be malfunctions with the prosthetics, and then you're gonna see the real, what's his name? Russ.
Russ. I forgot his last name.
Whatever, it's Russ.
Yeah.
And he comes into contact with the daughter, but as himself, not as Chad Powers. So
right.
You'll see some of that dynamic there. I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of gags and
I'm going to catch up on the show, guys. Shout out to Perry Madfield. That's the one that plays Ricky. She was in the show In the Dark. Me and Robert were talking about this off air. He was like, who's that actress? And I was like, she's from In the Dark where she was blind. And it was
okay.
Gotcha. Ricky. She
the one
Ricky.
who's playing the daughter.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, really good episode. If nobody's, if you guys haven't watched this show, I highly really recommend.
Football. If you love football,
it's only going to be 6 episodes, so it's not like you're going to have to watch a lot of it. The
any
first
season
episode
2 or any talks yet? Or?
I don't know. Again, Glenn Powell's on the rise in movies, and I think this show was all designed before Twisters came out and everything.
And
so.
Then
Running Man.
Yeah, Running Man and stuff. So yeah.
No, he's gonna be too big.
And if they only leave it at that, I'm fine because it's good like that.
This isn't a shtick that you can do for like multiple seasons.
I don't think so.
You could do a different team maybe, and I don't know. You could try to tell a different story, but I think that gets boring and repetitive.
Yeah.
Whatever they're doing here is fine, and
I like it.
Whatever it ends up being, fun show.
Cool, good stuff.
All right, let's get to our first movie of the week. What do we want to lead off? Or we're going to lead off with Roofman. Starring Channing Tatum, Kirsten Dunst.
Amazing cast.
What's his name?
Peter Dinklage.
Directed by Derek Circumference.
Yes.
He directed The Place Beyond the Pines. That's a classic with Bradley Cooper, Ryan Gosling. More dramatic. Obviously, this one was a little bit
comedy.
More dramatic.
Yes.
No. Hang on.
Oh, really?
So the marketing is very interesting for this because the whole sell of it is, this guy that escaped jail and hid out in a Toys R Us for I don't know, for however long it was.
I know the story.
It was for months.
With this one, yeah.
So the movie's marketed that way, and it's marketed more comedic. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of funny moments in the movie.
Yep.
But the story's pretty sad and depressing. Yeah. I'm like, this is where the Derek Circumference comes into play because the Channing Tatum character, he's like this former military guy, and he's trying to provide for his family.
Right.
And he thinks it's all about the materialistic stuff.
Right.
So he's trying to get stuff for his daughter, and he turns into a life of crime. He does these robberies at the McDonald's and stuff like that. But the shtick of it is that he's a good guy. He's not trying to hurt anybody. So you hear the employees or whatever well, he was nice, he let me carry my code and stuff like that because he would lock him in the freezer so he could take the money or whatever. So he ends up getting caught on one of these robberies, goes away to prison, and he leaves behind his daughter and two boys. He was already kind of on a divorce separation. I don't know what was going on there. So he goes away for prison. Do you want to pick up on the second half of the movie and what happens?
Yeah, and he portrays this Jeffrey Manchester guy. So, he's in prison and he's doing good. And they get to where the guards trust him, so they kind of leave him alone. So then he kind of sets up this whole escape thing where he makes his board, right? He does this 2x4, or not 2x4, but
he hangs out wherever they deliver product or whatever.
Right. And so he ends up making this little like
a makeshift,
something for him to lay on, to where it covers him up on the truck, underneath the truck. So he goes underneath the truck, and then it drives off, and then he gets out, and the guy has to go pee. The driver has to go pee really bad. So he's peeing and he's coming out, and then he had made a cap, and he did a Nike sign when he was in jail. Like he made a little like he spray painted it and he did a Nike mark, and then he did some like modification on his shirt and pants and stuff like that. So he leaves and then he's, Carolina. It is based in Carolina, right?
Yeah.
Like, so it's in Carolina. He meets up with his buddy. I don't know his name.
He's played by Lakeith Stanfield, who's been in like Atlanta, a lot of stuff.
Yeah. And so like, unfortunately he's not there. So his girlfriend's like, well, December 1st. And so then he just like hides out, like it lays low in Toys R Us, and then he finds like an area, like above like the bikes or something like that.
Yeah.
And so he just like, he makes it his home. But he, like he's grabbing for like M&Ms and stuff like that. So, I mean, it turns out to where, Dinklage like is like, hey, like, we're missing like M&M peanuts. And then he calls one of the workers and his kid is like blaming it pretty much on him. Like, hey, we're missing, you like M&M peanuts, right? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, well, we're missing, a good amount. Anyway, so it goes to where, Manchester or Jeffrey is there, and he goes by I forgot his alias name, but
John,
right? Yeah. So then Kirsten Dunst actually works at Toys R Us. So she invites Dinklage to her church for like a toy drive or something like that. And so he throws it away, but John is up there listening because he ended up getting like these baby monitors with like audio, so that way he can listen in and stuff like that. So anyway, he goes to her church, shows up with a toy. Lady comes out and she's just like, oh, come on in. So they invite him, and it goes from there. And then it turns into be where it's like a singles meetup where they meet at like a Chili's, right? Or something. Or no, Red Lobster. So I mean, pretty much.
So it turns into like a kind of like
a
romantic
comedy, like
drama.
like his love interest.
Yeah. So the whole thing is like he's trying to like keep low, but he's in this little community of people while having this relationship with Kirsten Dunst. And she has 2 daughters, so he gets to play like makeshift dad. So he gets to really have like
the bond.
Really what the whole purpose is I think that this guy, he just wanted to have a family and be able to provide.
Yeah.
And again, the lesson here was like, man, like, and I get caught up in this too sometimes, having the 2 girls where like you think like, oh shit, like I want to get like all that I can for them, and sometimes really what it's all about is just being there for the kid, because the kid's going to remember that in the end. And again, he learns that lesson very late because, spoiler alert, he gets caught again. The movie is what it is, and he takes his time in prison. I think he's eligible for parole in like 2036 or something.
2036 at the end of the movie or whatever.
Yeah. So, but I mean, it was a good character study, but also just a good lesson for like, I guess all parents, it's not all about the materialism and getting I mean, it's nice to get the kid stuff, but it's about being there. And you see that a lot more in the Kirsten Dunst relationship, where he's there and growing those relationships with those girls. But then you feel bad also because like, oh man, he has a real daughter and 2 sons that he has left behind. And towards the end of the movie, you see that he's having a conversation through phone, and you can hear that he's still talking to the
daughter,
his real daughter.
Right.
And I was kind of depressed at that aspect of it. That's the part that really stuck with me the most. I rated this 3.5 out of 4. I just really liked the dynamic. Kirsten Dunst was really good in this.
She was
well directed. I love the aesthetic of it. It looked like it was filmed. I'm not sure when Toys R Us and Blockbuster exactly went out of business,
right?
But like it had the feel of like a '90s movie.
Yeah.
So, and you could tell like it was in a real Toys R Us. Like it had. I've been in Toys R Us. I know what it feels like. You could feel the energy of being in Toys R Us.
I like the part where he went to the dentist because he was going to go on a date with Kirsten Dunst, and so because he kept eating M&M peanuts, so he goes to the dentist and they have like 14 cavities and he pawns, right? Like he pawns like somebody, he pawns
from
video
the store
and
to get money.
I clearly turned to Robert and I go, Jake?
No, but like this, the Lakeith Stanfield character notices this about Channing Tatum at the beginning of the movie. He's like, what are you good at? And he's like, I don't know. He's like, you're good at detail and people not, noticing. You notice all the little things that people doesn't, which is why he was good at robbing these McDonald's, because he would look at little things. Toys R Us, he knew exactly where to hide out where nobody would think to look.
And you said he was ex-military too, right?
Ex-military.
Right,
so he's
ex-military.
But he was so good at those details, which is why he was able to hide out. Because I think there's a point where the Dinklage character comes into point with Channing Tatum's character, and he calls the cops, and Tatum goes back into the hiding spot. But the cops don't check that spot because it's a very condensed world, and Tatum's able to put stuff in there like a bed. Because he's like,
I had read about this guy,
but he's like, it's the illusion of like, it's like time or whatever, where he's like, dude, if you get caught or whatever, just get stuff in there to make time go pass by or whatever.
Yeah, really good movie.
Well, since we're talking about it spoiling anyway, how does he get caught that second time?
Oh man.
So it's on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
He had manipulated the work schedule because he could hack into whatever Dinklage's computer, changes Kirsten Dunst's schedule to come in later so he can do that robbery. And so he's robbing the toy store. Dinklage, everybody tied up. There's a little bit of comedic moments in it. But then Kirsten Dunst walks in as things are about to go down. She looks at him, and I could tell already by her look, she's like, she knows it's him. Yeah. She could tell by the eyes, and then the cops come and they catch him, and or they set a trap.
They set up a little trap.
They set a trap because he gets away.
Yeah,
and then Kirsten Dunst asks him, "Hey, are you going to meet us for Christmas dinner or whatever?" He's
and
like, "Yeah."
And he was supposed to leave at 11:00 that night. And
so the late Keith Stanfield character, his character was a guy who create passports, would create new identities, so he was able to set that up for him. He had it all set up to leave and all that stuff, but the part of him, he just wanted that life. So,
and the part where she's like, "I love you" and all that stuff, and then it got him, and then damn,
like this girl ended up, this regular work ended up like falling in love and falling for this guy.
And you can tell because she even visits him in prison afterwards, and she was like, I was pissed at you at first, but I like what you did for my girls. You were like a father figure there for them, and now we look at it more as just like, hey, it was a fun ride, but.
So if he wouldn't have ended up robbing the Toys R Us and just accepting that life, then he would have been fine.
Well, I don't know, because I think he still had to leave because they were on the trail of him. Like it was going to happen. Like the walls were closing in either way. But I thought it was really good. It was way better than what I was expecting.
I did want to see that one. Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But a hell of a lot different than what the marketing tells you. So
yeah, really good movie.
Yeah,
that's cool.
All right. You good on Roofman?
I'm good on Roofman.
All right. So what do we want to dive into first? Good Boy or Tron?
Tron-Ares.
Oh my god!
You want to go Tron?
You want to go Tron?
Tron.
All right. Jake, do you want to lead us off?
Go ahead, Jake. This
is my movie, Tron-Ares, starring Jared Leto, Greta Lee, Evan Peters, Gillian Anderson, pretty solid cast.
Is it Gillian or Gillian Anderson?
I think it's Gillian.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure about that myself.
Good old Jeff Bridges reprising the role of Flynn. You can't get enough of the visuals, the soundtrack, 9 Inch Nails. I just really enjoyed the movie. What would it run? About an hour and 45? I think it was.
Felt longer, but I don't know. I wasn't
somewhere
sure.
between an hour and 45 and 2 hours, I think it ran, folks. Yeah, it was around there.
Not 2 hours.
No, for real, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I did.
I know Robert was asleep for an hour of it.
I was not asleep.
He fell asleep when Jeff Bridges came, folks. I was like, come on, Robert Bridges.
Here's the thing, folks. I thought this movie was such a slog. Like, it's cool for a little bit. Like, the visuals, as Jake mentioned, are incredible. But then you get bored with it because there's no substance to it. I thought the story was really weak. I'm really real tired of this AI crap for every as like the villain or whatever. Mission Impossible did it good. They were the first ones to really do it with modern AI. I know AI has been around. You could talk back about Terminator and stuff like that. But the story, again, this movie is made by Disney, a corporation that just loves to give you the same shit.
Flash.
And this movie just wants you to cheer on which corporation is going to give their best version of AI into the real world. Now, obviously, the Evan Peters character wants to use his AI to create soldiers to replace like the military. The Greta Lee character and her corporation, they want to use it to like cure disease or whatever.
Bring stuff into the real world.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you're like, it's for corporations. Like, why are we rooting for this? And I got real bored by it. Jared Leto's character is so like tone low. I didn't care, even when he's trying to pop jokes, it's like, this isn't funny. It was just boring. Like
he did what he needed to do.
I don't explain that. What do you mean did what he needed to do? What does that mean?
Jared Leto has his presence. He did, but like you said, the story was kind of flawed. So the script, I think the writing, so that kind of flawed Jared's performance. But I think he, as far as being that cool Ares guy, that cool AI guy, just gets slick black.
Cool, but what does that have to do with the story?
Hair, the look, like.
So you just like the aesthetic of him. You don't really like his visuals. You don't really like the performance.
He couldn't do much. He couldn't do much with the writing. Like you said, it wasn't a good script. It wasn't that great. Like
I found it to be very boring.
And we'll get to Jeff Bridges later, but go ahead.
Why? I mean, he had like a short.
No, that's what I mean. Well, yeah, if we're gonna get the story, as far as the story, it felt like somewhat of a Terminator thing when Ares and Athena, played by was it Jodie Taylor-Smith or what is her name?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Wait, which
Greta Lee?
No, the villain. The chick.
Oh, okay. I don't know what the actress's name
Yeah,
is, but I know what you're talking
Sophie
about.
Taylor
Yeah,
Smith
I
or
don't-
something like
yeah,
that.
I
She
don't-
was amazing as Athena, the bad villain or whatever. Like, but once you get like them chasing after Greta Lee, it started to feel Terminator-esque, and so then I was starting to kind of like turn over to Robert and go like, okay, like really, like now we're Terminator. Like, you get what I'm saying, Abe?
No, yeah, kind of like the Terminator, not Genesis, but the one Salvation.
Yeah.
Kind of. Jared Leto, I didn't like him in this. No, I just didn't like he's trying to like, I don't know, like his the way he talked.
That was writing, but yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah.
No, but even the performance,
but
like
the
when he's giving
perform-
that jokes, like
It
when he's
was
in the
just-
car. What is it when they were
Depeche Mode. With Depeche Mode.
Yeah,
comes on,
and
and it's
Depeche.
like, oh, I like that song.
And it sounded like a fake robotic, like,
Yes.
Well, he is
I know
robot.
he's robot, but you know what I mean? Like, but you could tell
Bland,
he's
very
pretending.
bland.
But you
Okay.
could, yeah, but it was just bad though. I don't know. And then what did he say?
I'm just a fan of him,
he,
too, so
he made a
whatever.
reference. Oh fuck, man, about the damn Honda. It was a Honda because
Oh,
they
then
took a Honda,
they stole
the
this
gas
one,
station,
guys,
and then
Honda gas station
and then
for
I was just like,
Honda.
oh my gosh, I yeah.
Or he doesn't. He says like the year of the car. He's like, oh, like 99 Honda or whatever. And
He
then-
said something
yeah,
like that,
yeah.
but I was just like, that's cheesy. You could have gone without
You
that.
know,
Like just
The writing was awful. Yes,
But Jake goes on so much about like when he tells me about movie news, like who's asking for this movie? He's like, dude, who asked for this Tron movie? Like,
Yeah.
I
Just
know,
fans of Tron.
I know Tron Legacy did well back. What was it, 2009, 10, somewhere
Yeah,
around
something
there?
like
It's
that,
like it's
yeah.
been forever. It's like
It's been a
nobody
while.
was even when the trailer came out. I was like, who is this for? Like, really, who is it for?
I felt like on Tron-Ares they were promoting Nine Inch Nails more than
Yes.
like the soundtrack, and it kind of reminded me. It gave me like the Spiralist, but with 21 Savage. That damn soundtrack was better than the movie itself.
But even the marketing was just like it was literally
But
they
it
would
was-
show you the same scenes, like the
Yeah.
city and everything's
Yeah,
okay, hey,
well,
like,
it just
what is
shows
this? What's going on?
It just shows them on the bike or whatever. We're doing that like that Tron shit or whatever with the cop getting cut in half, and then it just goes right into the Nine Inch Nails soundtrack, and it's like boom, boom. It's like
there
what?
wasn't much stakes, folks, and Robert likes there to be stakes, and then the
Well,
really
you want
good
the movie
actors,
to
and you
matter.
want
You
them
want
to
the movie
really
to matter.
for you to exactly. But this is not that kind of movie. This is just a Disney
What are you
movie.
talking about? If you're doing a movie about like AI and
Yeah.
the battle for the soul, of the
And there
world.
is that because Jared Leto meets Jeff Bridges later, folks, and he has to basically
Can
convince
can you explain
when
to me what
fell
happens
asleep.
in that
Yeah.
part? Yeah, I fell asleep, but what happens in that part? Like,
So he goes. He
did
gets.
it feels like I didn't miss much.
He gets sent to the 80s part, which was cool that they did an 80s aesthetic look and stuff like that. So he goes.
It sounds like you
80s
like this movie more just based on the look and the aesthetic more than the actual
Well, it had
movie
me hyped
itself.
because I like all the characters.
It
too. I
gave
like
him
Jeff
it
Bridges.
gave him more NES vibes.
Oh, this looks like a video game.
So-
Go play the video game. I'm sure the video game's better than the
So they
actual
actually
movie.
so they go to the 80s Tron universe or
Okay.
whatever, and then he runs in. He's trying to look for Jeff Bridges,
Yeah.
and he finds him. And basically, when he gets there, they start talking. But Jeff isn't sure exactly if he's going to give him the way out back into the real world. He kind of has to convince Jeff
But what's the
I've-
point of the visit?
Well, because
he's trapped in this 80s.
So he just
got
needs him to
trapped.
get out of that.
He-
Okay,
to
so
get back to the real world to save Greta Lee's
okay,
character.
but he has no relevance to what the actual story is going on in that movie.
Who, Jeff Bridges?
Yeah,
Well, that's bad writing.
Other than to be just an exit for the Leto character.
He
back.
explained, no, Jared, it's very brief, but he's like, I got to go back and save this one human who I'm starting to become friends with.
So he's
and
just telling the plot of the movie to Jeff Bridges.
pretty much. That's, he's like, I got to go back and save her.
So then
and,
why are
like-
you hyping up the Jeff Bridges cameo like
No,
it's
no, no.
nothing?
It wasn't that great. Like, that's the thing is that it
didn't-
was cool seeing him, but it just,
it
felt-
wasn't like Jeff
No, it
Bridges
was
was thinking about the T-Mobile commercial, like like damn.
But then also,
He
like-
was
wasn't-
underused, Robert.
But
Yes.
then also I was hearing that this movie, I haven't seen it yet, but that this movie ignores the canon stuff that happened in Tron Legacy. Like they don't even really acknowledge it.
yeah.
No, that's not true. That's not true because they mentioned his son and the other character.
Well, yeah,
Sora
but other
or
than mentioning
whatever
him at the
her was
name,
in
but that's the
Legacy.
end. But
Yeah.
what about the events that happened in that movie that relate to this?
No,
movie?
they just don't. They don't have to. They don't talk about it really. And then Jeff
so they
Bridges
act like it
doesn't
doesn't
bring it up.
matter.
No, because he talks about.
But they
it
leave you
at the
that
end.
little Easter egg because they can easily plug in. I can plug in whoever at the end of that movie. Be like, oh shit! Like
He's going.
Remember these characters?
He's going after them at the end. He wants to find them. He wants to find the
because
son
they
from
think
Legacy.
they think
and-
they're going to start another franchise. But this is
I don't know where they would go with
it's
it.
dead on
But-
arrival.
No. Evan Peters came out in an interview and he was like, basically, they asked him, he was like, "I'll probably see y'all in 20 years." Like that's when they'll bring.
No, there's already an article that came out that this franchise.
Oh, it's dead on.
Yeah,
right now.
like it's dead.
Yeah, because
I mean, we could talk a little bit about the box office. This flopped.
Tron
weekend.
was dead too, Robert, and the Legacy came out 40 years later.
Yeah,
30 years later.
Right, but the sell of that was the technology, but we've seen that already, the advancement in the technology. So I understand why they made the sequel. I was like, that's cool to see what compared to what it looked like in the 80s, let's see what it looks like in the 21st century.
Okay.
But this was while the graphics may have been a little better, I don't think it was that different from Tron
that's
Legacy.
The thing. If you're trying to go off of that, then 30 years later from now, imagine what AI is going to look, and they can bring back Tron then because we're going to be in a whole totally.
But also the
different
difference
CG
was
world.
Tron Legacy made money, so
this
one did not
Yes.
make money. Nobody cared.
Nobody
At this point, nobody cared.
nobody's talking about this movie though.
Dude, I forgot about it the minute we left. I did not think about it once. Other than putting my rage.
Well, I usually go back to work and I'm like, hey, did you check this movie out? I didn't even say shit about Tron. I
Some
was
people
like,
don't care. It's not their.
but the thing it goes to where what the fuck? We don't give a
But
shit.
for
you
me,
have to care about it to begin with.
You don't have to care.
Yes,
because
you do. You
because
have
the
to see
movie's
the
good.
first
You care because you spent the $75 on IMAX tickets. That's what you care about. Like shit. I'm like, hey, fuck it. You bought it,
Dude, I
Oh,
don't really care about the Conjuring world, but I was thinking about the movie afterwards because I liked it.
Yeah,
no,
like,
because
yeah.
that's also horror, and that's a big franchise.
But
and
what does
love-
horror
they
have to
love
do with
Conjuring.
anything? It just matters if the movie's good, you'll think about it afterwards.
Because more people go see horror than a Tron.
Jake,
movie.
but I'm talking about me in terms of movies. If it's good, I'll think about it afterwards. This I thought nothing about it.
you didn't.
once I
you
got
didn't
in my
see
car.
The second one, so you didn't care. You didn't know.
It's not even about
one.
caring.
But
The
you-
movie wasn't
I'm
good.
trying
movie
to use
wasn't
a better
good enough.
word. You had no.
You know,
interest, Robert,
you remember?
besides
Do you
me
guys?
wanting
Do you
to go
guys
But I
remember?
haven't seen all the Conjuring movies, and I like this
But
new one.
yeah,
You
but
schmuck.
but
You've seen the first two, right?
Okay, but one battle.
I saw
after,
the first one.
One battle after another.
third.
Like we were there in the parking lot for an additional 15-20 minutes
That's
just
a
talking
whole
about it.
different
Still,
type of movie. You can't.
But
you
it's
cannot-
still a movie.
But it's still a movie, though.
That's Anderson, Paul Anderson, and this director that was a no-name
This
director
is
that
more- this is
nobody knows
Disney.
about.
It's because
not-
he's admitting Tron is garbage.
No,
but
I'm not.
He's admitting
No,
he's
I'm-
admitting it's
guys,
garbage without saying it.
Folks, you cannot compare these. They're on two different levels.
But they're
one is an
but-
Academy
but-
Award
but
winner.
both of them are
the other one
movies,
is
right?
n-
They're
Are
movies.
both movies?
Yes.
No, one is a film, which is one battle after another, and the
It's
other
still
one
a
is
movie.
a movie.
Stop trying to be
It's a
smart with the
popcorn
terminology.
movie.
They're both movies at the
Nobody
end
buys
of the day.
it. Nobody's gonna buy it.
Look, at the end of the day, you're saying the movie's garbage without having to say it.
I'm not
because-
saying it's garbage. I'm saying did it underperform? Yes.
Would you
a
go
lot.
see it again?
I want to. We were kidding around when we were at Casa. Like I want to. I would like to see it in 3D. Yeah.
What?
Or
What?
AVX.
I'm not.
The
No
soundtrack alone is badass, man.
Okay,
I
but
wouldn't even watch this if it was just streaming at home. I'm like,
Because you don't care. You have no interest.
what do you mean care? The movie was
You
bad,
have no-
Jake.
but you have no.
You've even
interest.
said the script was bad.
it was
the
bad.
writing was
You said-
bad.
you
If the
said-
writing's
the
bad,
writing's
that's usually a
That's-
sign of a bad movie.
Like we're not gonna say, oh, Jared Leto's a
Yo,
shitty
d-
actor,
d- there
right?
was-
You're not gonna
there's-
say that he's
there's-
an Oscar winner, Robert.
Right, but so is freaking Nicolas Cage, and you can't
you
say
stop
every
with
movie
Nicolas-
he's
don't
in
you start with
is
Nicolas
good.
Cage, Abe.
So,
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, you can't make that argument. That's
No,
a
but
dumb
Nick-
argument to
Nick
make.
is-
That's a dumb argument to make, Jake.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What I mean?
No, I'm just based on the performance.
Yeah, it was
Based on
bad
what he-
performance. Universally, everybody said that he was bad in it.
I didn't.
Yeah,
I think he
he's
was fine.
bad in everything.
If he would have been bad, I would have been like, God, that was.
Nah,
awesome.
you wouldn't.
Yeah, I
That-
would've.
You
Yes,
went
I
into
would've.
this already liking it. Like, yeah, soundtrack's awesome. This is gonna be great.
No, I agree. Some of the writing was bland, and it wasn't.
But even then, I'm complimentary of the movie. Like the visuals were good. It just,
Right.
what is there more after that? You gotta give me more. You can't just be like, oh, well, that's what the movie is, Robert. Like Jared did what he needed to do. No, he didn't give a good performance. Like,
I mean,
Right.
what are we doing?
And by the end, folks, there is a after credit scene where they have in Peter's character. He gets stuck. Spoilers. In the Tron, in the other Tron world that he created or whatever. So
it doesn't mean anything. They did a cliffhanger for Divergent, and they have yet to finish off that series, which they probably won't because it didn't make money.
again, both of these movies in between Tron and the original Tron and Tron Legacy was 20, 30 years. We don't know.
I
if they'll
mean,
bring it
talk
back
to me in 30 years if they make a sequel to this.
Oh my
but
gosh!
I mean, we'll be so damn old or we'll be dead.
we don't even know if movies will be around.
or that too.
All right, let's get
But
to
but
our.
I do understand you guys not liking it. That's all I'm trying to say. And I'm not.
Do
gonna,
you? Because this comes to our next movie that we're going to talk about right now, and that is Good Boy. We checked this out on a Tuesday discount.
I was so hyped for this movie, and then-
I was
have
looking
different
forward to it
viewpoints,
too.
that's
I mean,
fine.
because Jake likes to say like, "Oh, you went in hating it." No,
Yeah.
When we were talking the
I didn't
slate,
say
I was
that.
like,
I didn't say that.
You always say that. Robert, you didn't even care. Like you don't like horror movies. Like what are you talking about?
He just is not as interested as like me or something.
But I don't have to be as interested because if the movie's good, it's good. Like,
100%. Yeah.
So, so the premise of Good Boy is that, or what's cool about it is that it wasn't just a horror movie. It was a horror movie told from the perspective of a dog. So just by that concept alone, I was like, okay, cool. Like something different. Kind of reminded me of In a Violent Nature, which I saw, I think it was like a year and a half ago.
I was super surprised you saw
where it was a slasher film told from the point of view of the actual slasher. So you're following him the whole time, which was cool, but there was actually shit happening in that movie. And I can't say the same for Good Boy where... Listen to me. The concept is good, but this would have worked better as a short film, like 15, 20 minutes, not as a featured length, hour and a half, however long it was.
Yeah.
After a while, it was like, we get it.
I understand that. Okay.
This is told from the point of view of the dog. Like, let's get to it. And then I'm not asking for the best acting in this, but
the dog was phenomenal.
Not the dog,
but
the guy, the writer director who's in this was terrible. He should have casted a real actor in that part.
Folks, see, this is where I have to, bring in that's not what this is about. They didn't want to bring in any actor or even a name, no name.
Jake,
that's not what it was about.
To make
POV through the dog.
But to make a movie work,
that's
the performance. The performance took me out of it, and I'm like, this guy's shitty actor. Like,
Robert,
I'm distracted by everything.
They weren't supposed to. They weren't going to even show his
Jake,
face.
it's a movie.
No,
it's a movie.
But this is told through the POV of the dog.
But
so
it's
they're
still,
only going to show
but
the
it's
dog.
still what?
But
it's still what?
Yeah.
A movie.
That's it. Yes, but they didn't. God, you don't understand the.
What do you mean I don't understand?
You get so worked up.
No,
you get so worked up.
He's getting worked up.
I'm not worked
up.
If you would have brought in a Matt Damon or an actor that we.
I don't even want it. I said a real actor. That guy's got. He's got a vision, so he's a director. The writing was whatever, like.
But what I'm trying to say is when the guy would talk on the bed and we wouldn't see his face or anything. We just wanted to hear his voice so that you see that the dog is hearing his voice.
Wouldn't you like that better from a better actor where you could like
because that's not what they were trying to go. The writer and the director was not trying to do that. He was trying to just show everything.
Right,
through
but
the
wouldn't
POV
you
of the dog.
feel more for the dog being more receptive to somebody who was like more believable?
The dog showed that performance.
Yes, but I'm talking about us as the audience.
No, because that's not what the writer and director was trying to do.
How do you know?
Because I've already seen enough interviews and everything, Robert. That's why.
Oh man. Well, for me as an audience member, it didn't work. Like I said, the concept was cool for a while, but then after a while, it's just like, okay.
And there's other people that I've watched talk about this in review too. Yes, after a while, seeing the dog just look for a little while, and then we go away for a little bit, and then we see it again. Some people got bored of that,
but the whole thing was, I thought that this was whole like possession, like maybe like demons or something like that. The dog sees, that the dog goes through, like seeing the owner go through it. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like he sees that, but then you see the image of that whatever the creature was through the mud or through the water, and I was like, what?
Stuff.
Like that didn't.
I mean, I get it was trying to do some more deep meaning or whatever. It's like, okay, whatever. Now you're trying to be all artsy. Like,
well, the more that I see other interviews about it or see people discuss it, it's starting to get where it's. It's starting to get more hard to understand what he was trying to do. And
but
the way
in the aesthetics of it, wouldn't any normal dog like react and bark? Like this dog was like
this dog was trying to be trying to be like a fucking police, like
this
a detective.
Dog was trying to be like Gene Hackman, like with his expressions. Like, why are you trying to be Robert Redford? Like, just react like a dog would.
He was barking. He would bark.
He would barking, but it took like forever.
But he's like he's looking at the corner of the room, like and he's like
Like, how would you react if it was you? If you see a spirit, wouldn't you go underneath the bed the way the dog did?
I'd fucking scream and run. I wouldn't go.
But wouldn't the dog just be barking like crazy?
Yes,
really scream. How would it went underneath?
Did
the
you
bed?
not look at the dog's his expressions? Like
and that's why I'm saying like the length of it doesn't work for me because the dog being silent for that long.
I thought it worked. It was executed well.
But nothing. But it felt like it more happened with the dog than those whatever that spiritual thing was interacting with the dog more than the owner.
Well, we have to discuss that the owner, folks, he's going through where he has cancer. He finds out he has cancer. So,
do we know that?
I mean, do we know that?
Yeah. Do we know that?
Yes, because she's like, you can't enter these trials. You're already too late.
But they don't say what it is.
Yeah, she just says he's sick.
As far as
she
I know,
just says he's sick.
Yeah, like he's gonna die.
Okay, but that doesn't automatically mean that. It could be something else.
Well, usually, I don't know.
Well, then explain it to me, Jake, because I'm confused by what.
Yeah, I didn't.
Well, it's either cancer or something's killing him or whatever. So he's taking pills and he's taking his medication, and that's why he's coughing so much throughout the movie. And he's pretty much like, we see that he's going on his deathbed. It looks like he's already near death. Mm-hmm. So by the end of the movie, I see all the spiritual things, and I want to believe it was ghosts and stuff. But then Abe also, talks to me, and other people are convincing me that the dog was seeing stuff through the perspective of seeing that his owner was going to die and having to like live with the fact that his owner was treating him bad, that he was going through all that. So the dog couldn't understand that. And then it was him coming to grips that his owner was going to die. There's that part of it too. And I'm kind of like, I don't know where I stand, if it was a spirit thing or that.
So if I read the synopsis right, maybe I didn't. I don't know. It says that it gives you the POV of the dog where his owner gets tormented by like whatever's in that house. So that's my thought was that this owner is going to get possessed or going to get fucked with by something there in this house. And it turns out no. It turns out the dog is the one that gets interacted with this shit. And I'm just like, wait, what?
No. Well, see, so you're going into it still thinking that the actor was the main character.
So hold on. So the one part where the owner, where they shut the door and the dog stayed in the back. Remember, and they saw that little like demon whatever come from on top of the little armoire or whatever, and and I thought maybe at that point, okay, like something's gonna happen. Nothing happened.
Yeah.
Hold on, what part?
The part where the dog, where
the main character,
where the main character, like the dog is trying to go after the main character, and the door shuts because that whatever it is, that demon or whatever closes the door, leaves the dog there stuck, and then the owner's on the other side on the floor. So I thought, okay, so here we go. Now finally, now we're finally going to get something.
Like at the end, is that what you're talking about?
No,
this was earlier.
This was like maybe, I don't know, maybe like getting.
Was this when I got up to go to the restroom and then Jake gets mad at me and I was like,
I think so.
What did I miss?
What did I miss?
More of the dog looking around.
I think so. I think this is my when you got up, but I saw that and I'm like, okay, well, damn, something's going to happen now. Nothing happened.
So again, the performance of the dog and the way that he had to, see his owner going through all this, and then you don't know if it's a spiritual thing.
But that's what you keep saying, though. But the owner going through what? Like that's not the whole
dying.
So why did the freaking dog go underneath that armor, looking at the bandana, that little like collar thing?
Why did they keep?
Because they're
flashing back to like
they were flashing back to with the grandpa.
The grandpa too. See, that's where they're trying.
But they didn't show anything that would happen with the grandpa.
Trying to do too much with that. It's trying.
So
that's
because
why
he was trying to be cute and artsy, and that's what pissed me off in the credits
where he tries mad about that,
where he tries to explain it to you and be all like cinematic. It's like, dude, stop trying to
all he was
insult the
explaining
audience.
was how he got the dog to do everything. And a great performance of the dog.
That part I'm fine with. But when he starts explaining, this is this shot and how this is done because in cinema or whatever, it's like, dude,
it was all for the dog.
Fuck up. Like,
but it's like dude, towards the end in the doghouse, like the dog turns into Scooby Doo or eats a Scooby snack and freaking breaks through to the damn like
the chain.
Doghouse.
You didn't see the chain was already getting loose and kind of.
But I mean,
I was waiting for the dog to fly or something.
I was like, what
maybe
the heck?
he should get possessed and get some powers or something.
What got me mad is that like everybody now is like, it's making me think like, again, is it a spiritual thing? Was it just the spiritual ghost? But again,
if you read it, it makes it sound like it's from the POV from the dog that his owner gets tormented, gets possessed or something.
No. See, you're reading it wrong. No, you are because
because that's the director trying to be cute.
No, the POV of the dog is how we saw the dog looking up, looking around, following the dog. What is he doing? Not the owner with anything.
But then you can also tell we had an audience in ours, and they were just kind of like, "What?"
Yeah,
like,
they were even like kind of confused.
Folks, no, Robert's just talking out of his ass now. Nobody in the theater was like, "What is
he
going on?"
He really was. There was a couple of people that said, "Oh, I want my money back." There was two. Okay,
it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody.
Okay,
I thought the director executed it well and showed from the dog's point of view everything was fine.
I mean.
You can also disagree with us. We thought it was.
I don't like the after thinking of it too much now because now I'm starting to like go downgrade.
But the thing is that you're like coming at us because of the fact that we didn't like it. But I didn't. I mean, I was pumped up on it.
But you're saying we're wrong.
But you're saying you're just saying
no.
And nobody's saying anything about the dog.
You're wrong with the POV thing.
Well, because it's actually the dog scene, and I thought, okay, we're going to get a different point of view of how people get possessed.
No. There was no possession or of the guy or the The main actor
I think it should have been
was not
straight
in it.
up like
This should have gone.
It should have been a straight up horror film instead of like
Yeah.
what is it, elevated horror? or
Yeah,
whatever.
like it should have been full thrown horror.
No,
Like that's what I thought it was.
I didn't want to see the guy getting possessed.
Why not? He should have been
chasing
possessed and the dog fight
and
him
then-
off. I think that would have been a better
that's
movie,
stupid.
wouldn't it?
That's stupid. No.
Why?
Because that's not realistic.
But
That's
it's
not
horror.
realistic.
Oh, you want horror? You want your horror movies to be realistic?
We don't-
No, I want it to be entertainment. Like
No. I want this was cool and it did what it needed to do. I
This-
liked it.
I wouldn't
didn't.
recommend this, folks. I'm
I
just
would
saying.
not.
As
I would
if you're
not.
a horror fan, people like most.
That, but
people
you
that are
just
into
said
horror,
it's not
they
a
give
horror
it to-
movie. You just
What
said
are
it's
you
not a
talking
horror.
about? I didn't say it wasn't a horror movie.
It's
This
realistic horror.
yeah.
No. I said it's realistic and it's horror. I didn't say that it's not a horror movie.
I gave it a 1 on Letterboxd.
So 1.5 for me, but
Yeah.
like
I
I
give
would
it a
not
solid
recommend
3.
this.
I give it a
You
solid
gave
3.
it a 3?
Most people in the horror community gave it more than a 3, and I'm going to give it a solid 3. They either gave it a 3,
That's-
3.5, or 4. And I'm
That's-
not going to go beyond that because I
That's
still
like
look at
that's
a movie as a whole.
So you're saying
and not
that?
just a
So
horror
you're
geek.
saying that movie competes with Roofman? Like that? That's because Robert and I
Two
gave that
totally
a 3.
different movies. One
Still
had an
movies,
all.
Jake.
Hold on,
Still a
hold
movie.
on. One had an all-star cast, directed by a good director.
How many stars did you give
This
Tron?
is a horror movie,
How many
independent
movies
horror
did you give?
movie.
How many did you give stars to give Tron?
3.
Okay,
Oh my gosh!
I didn't see
we're
Roofman,
on
but
way
again, they're
different
totally
wavelengths.
different. One is a big budgeted
Roof-
with a great
What is-
cast.
Jake,
Hold
what does
on.
budget
With
have
a
to
great
do with
cast
anything?
And a great director. The
Roof-
other one is no name. A
Roof-
POV through a
Jake.
dog is
Jake.
point of view, Abe.
Jake,
Okay.
Clerks cost like $1 million to make, and it doesn't matter the budget. If a movie's good, it's good.
Yeah,
See, the thing is, if the way you're, I thought it was going to be possession and all
That's
these things.
what
were
I
gonna be
thought.
happening.
Marketed.
No, it
Yes.
is not. It is not.
the poster has
No,
all
it
these
is
like
not.
little
If you
demons.
see the
like
trailer,
so I'm like, okay,
folks, if you see the trailer, it's not marketed like that, and you know it's all through the POV of the dog. The main act, it's not the human character is not even supposed to be important at all, really. Besides that, he's sick, and that the dog.
He's not
is
important, so
feeling
we
for
should get a
his owner.
shitty actor. Because it doesn't matter.
Yes, there wasn't about the
it's
actor,
Scooby-Doo
Robert, in
meets-
this movie.
How can you say it's not about the actor? But
It was about the dog. Actor.
right. It is about the dog, but who's the dog carrying after? Who does he?
That's not
who's
what
he interacting
this is about.
with?
It's
But
called
who is
Good
he interacting
Boy.
with, Jake?
It's called Good Boy.
But who is he? But who is he
Not
interacting
good
with?
owner.
But who's he interacting with? Who's he
Yeah,
interacting
who's he
with?
interacting
His owner.
with?
Oh, okay, so wouldn't
But
you
we
want an
see-
actor
we-
in the role?
No, because we wanted to feel from the dog, and we see
You
the
could
little
still
video
feel
with
for the dog and have a good actor in the
and
role.
he's a
You know what? I
puppy.
would have liked so obviously the owner, and then he's always on the phone with the sister. So why not bring the sister?
I'll give the perfect example of this. Remember the movie Radio Flyer?
Yes.
Tony, the guy who plays the abusive dad.
Oh yes, him.
You never see his face,
Baldwin.
but the guy's a good actor.
Yeah,
because
he's
of the way
great.
he's performing.
Adam
and you
Baldwin.
never see his face.
Yeah, you never
don't,
see it.
So don't give me
They,
this
but
bullshit.
they weren't
but-
doing that. That's
but
not
don't-
what they were
but
going
don't-
for.
Huh?
That's what they weren't going
But they
for.
were
that,
telling
to
the,
bring in a
the movie's
talented
from
actor
but
or
the
anything
movie
like that,
but the
Robert.
movie is from the perspective of the kids, and they still brought in a good
I'm
actor
not
that you're
talking
not going to
about this other Radio Flyer movie. Or,
Wait.
because I'm making sense.
Have
and I'm
you-
making a good
have
point.
you-
You're comparing.
Have
it
you
to
not
this
seen
kind of-
Radio Flyer?
No, I don't think so.
Okay,
I've heard of it though.
Watch
I've
more
heard of it.
movies. That's
I've
all
heard
I'm
of it.
saying.
No,
Like-
I know of it.
But it's the same
We're
thing.
not talking about
right, but
Great-
it's the same thing.
Great,
But it's the same
that-
thing. The movie's not about a
Robert's
certain
getting
actor.
worked up, folks, and
I'm
don't
not
know.
worked
No,
up.
that's
I
a
thought it was
that's a
Good Boy was
great movie.
Right,
Elijah
but-
Wood.
No, but I'm trying to make my point.
No, I
Great
got
horror
what
indie
you-
movie with under a $10,000 budget, probably, or something very cheap, and he executed it well, and the dog was phenomenal, and it was his first acting role as a dog.
The
This
dog
was not
was
a trained
fine.
actor.
Nobody's saying anything about
Nobody's
the dog.
saying anything about Dog McStruff.
I'm just saying
Like,
that makes the movie really good. The fact that he
Right,
learned all
but
that
you
and
can
everything.
still add on it and not be like, well,
Robert
the
wanted a
act-
human actor that you actually gave a fuck about.
No,
That's-
a human.
not-
I don't
that's-
care.
that's not-
I
I
don't
wanted
care
a
about
human
that.
actor
That's not-
that could act.
Yeah, that's not what I got
That's
from
not-
that.
we
It's
just needed to
you
hear the
wanted
voice in
somebody.
the-
You just wanted somebody more believable. More
Yes.
like
That's what Robert wanted. This is
Yes.
not what that's
When
about.
he's like,
Yes.
get away from me.
That's
It's like
all
I
we-
didn't buy
not
it.
today, not today.
Not
You-
today.
Hold on. You hear it through the dog's ears. That's what they want the
Aw.
audience to fucking to experience. These schmucks don't understand, folks.
Dude.
Independent low horror making. They don't understand.
I mean,
No, it's horror. So Jake likes everything that's horror, folks. So you need to know like the context here. If it's a horror movie, Jake's gonna give it thumbs up all the way. We give like
Not automatic.
context for it. Like,
he
and he
gave
doesn't
it,
like it.
Gave it a 3. A 3.
for a low independent movie that executed the dog's performance well,
This
yes,
this was an IFC movie, right?
and
IFC,
Shudder, and
Shudder.
Shudder.
Yeah, Shutter. Should have just gone straight to Shutter.
Yeah.
Should have just gone straight.
It did so well though that they picked it up.
Listen,
for
I'm
a
not even mad at the
theatrical
fact. I'm not even
experience.
mad that I paid for these tickets because it was only $5.99. Like
I
if it
would've
was,
paid for it.
if it
I
was
would've
no,
seen
if it no, you You wouldn't have, you fucking
Yeah, I did,
schmuck.
'cause I
No,
wanted
you
to see
wouldn't.
it.
No, you
But
wouldn't.
I'm not
have.
gonna wait on
You
y'all
would
all
have
the
backed
time.
out. You would
I'm
have
not gonna
backed
wait
out.
on
You
y'all.
would have backed out. You would have been like, oh, I got to pay $625.
All right, so
They didn't like it,
Me and,
folks.
me
I
and
thought it
Abe
was
were down
fine.
on it. Jake liked it.
I
That's
thought it was
fine.
fine.
That's fine. But
I didn't say it was Oscar.
that's fine. But
okay, Robert.
But you can't attack us and be like,
You're
well, you
attacking me
Well, you
for
don't know.
not-
Well, you don't know what he was.
for
No,
liking it.
no. But I said you liked it. That's fine. But you coming at us like, oh, well, you didn't get it or you didn't know what he was going for. Like, no. Sometimes art is subjective.
No, I'm just
and-
coming at you at the actor thing. That's all. That's all I'm coming at you.
Right, but you don't even give me a chance or be like, okay, you make a good point, Robert. Like I understand why you would want
No, I see
an
what
actor
you're,
there.
what you're saying.
But you're like, no, that's not
Because
it.
that's
not
not
it.
what-
No,
this
but
was
no.
about.
But you went off
But
and
it's-
saying
but
that he
it-
wanted like a Matt Damon. He didn't say that. He just said he
I'm
wanted.
saying that because I know.
Right,
what
but
he wants.
once a director puts a movie out there, it's not our job to see what the director sees. It's what we see. And this is what true artists do. Like
I do my research before I go see the
but
movie,
It
and I
matters.
knew what
But
I was
it
getting myself
matters.
into.
But it matters what the audience thinks.
Did
of
you
it.
know what you're getting yourself into? No, you didn't.
I just needed the synopsis. Like that's all really you need of what. I don't have to go
Same with
deep
Dave.
diving.
You didn't really get into the deep dive to know that.
I didn't go
exactly.
deep diving
I know,
into
and
Paul
then-
Thomas Anderson's One Battle After Another. I saw the trailer and what it's going to be. Okay,
We know
right?
his work already.
Right, but we don't know what he's trying to say, or you don't have to deep dive on every single movie that you're going to go see beforehand.
I still didn't understand one battle after another. A little bit with the whole political thing and all the other shit, but it was a good movie.
It was a free movie though. That's where you went. Robert.
No,
paid-
no, I
Robert paid
was
that
going to
one.
see either way. It's Leonardo,
But again-
Benicio, doesn't matter. Big names.
You liked Good Boy, and that's fine.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
it
fine.
was nothing
But for
to
you to-
shit
but-
on.
but for you
that's
to
all
s-
I'm saying.
Huh?
It's nothing to shit on.
Why not? That's
'Cause
what
it
art
wasn't-
is.
it
Art
wasn't
is
a terrible-
but that's an opinion, Jake.
Yeah.
Art is subjective.
Okay.
We didn't think Tron was good. You did.
Yeah,
but
you
but
did.
you can't.
No. But on that one, because of everything around,
Right, but
and
you
everything, I
can't.
can
But you
see
can't
y'all
say
shit
the
on
same
that.
thing. Like you can't be like, "Oh, you guys are wrong." Like it was good. Like no, like it's opinion.
Nobody's right or wrong, folks.
Right. Just respect the opinion. That's
Yeah,
it.
just
And respect mine,
respect it,
too.
man. Like, damn,
That was just respect
Jesus.
mine, too.
If you don't think like me, you're evil. Like that's what it is.
Nobody said that.
You wanted a
Nobody
Matt.
said that.
You wanted a Matt
All
Damon
right,
or
what do
Ben
we-
Affleck.
what
I
do
know what he's saying. If you
What do
would've
we?
been
What do
known
we?
actor,
What do we
you
got
know.
coming up for movies?
Well, let me run through the box office over the weekend.
Oh yeah. Let's do that.
Number 6, Soul on Fire at 2.8 million.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5 is The Conjuring: Last Rites at 3.1 million.
That's almost at $500 million. It's
Yeah,
insane.
so it's there. Number 4 is Gabby's Dollhouse, the movie, at 2.5 million.
The only kids movie, so understandable.
Why not? I'm sorry, 3.5 million. I'm sorry. Number 3 is One Battle After Another at 6.8 million.
Awesome.
Number 2 is Roofman at 8.1 million. And then number 1 is Tron-Ares at 33.2 million.
Eesh.
Damn.
And let's say it drops 50, 60. So next weekend you're going to be looking at like 10 million, maybe less.
Yeah.
It's going to drop really quickly.
And Jake's gonna go try to watch all the expensive ones, the 3D and the AVX.
No, I would wait for that like on a Tuesday.
No,
for
but
sure.
then he's going to like, I already know him because he's going to come after me and be like, well, One Battle After Another didn't do anything.
we already talked.
Correct.
About that. It didn't,
Correct. But also you have to look at it for Warner's.
Yeah.
This movie's going to be an awards contender. So
oh shit! I didn't ever said that.
Right.
It
No.
wasn't.
But you're like box office.
He's trying to come at me,
it's-
folks. You see
it's
this?
a- it's a
He's trying to
dud.
come at me.
It doesn't matter because you have Kevin
Putting
Costner.
words in my mouth.
Kevin Costner perfectly said this. You can't always make a movie for its box office. You have to make it for its legacy. Nobody's going to care about Tron-Ares in 30 years. Like nobody.
I didn't say that.
no.
I didn't say that.
Will
I
people,
just said
will
it's probably
people,
come back in
will,
30
will
years.
people remember One Battle After Another in like 10, 15 years? Probably, and especially if it wins all the Oscars.
Why not?
Sometimes making all the money doesn't
It'll
matter.
become more public and publicity will be around it.
That's why don't look at box office as the answer to everything.
I didn't say that. I didn't say.
Yeah.
See, I'm starting to get mad, folks. He's
'Cause
trying
I
to
got
rile
him.
me up.
'Cause
He's
I
trying-
got him.
I never said that a movie's bad because it underperforms. I've never
You've
said that.
said that plenty.
No, I didn't.
Jacob.
Or if a movie makes money, it's
Same
good.
with Smashing Machine. We know Smashing Machine. The Rock is really good. He's going to.
Well, we
be
don't
best-
know. I haven't
best
seen it.
actor.
I'm not gonna
oh,
say
because
anything.
you haven't seen it yet.
But have you seen it?
No, because
Of course not. But see, I don't
we
prejudge
know
movies.
that he's already going to get a best actor.
How do we? We
nomination
don't.
because
Jake, the
everybody's
Oscar
talking about it.
nominations aren't out yet. We don't know anything.
Just because the tank doesn't mean that he's not going to get that nomination, Robert.
Right, but I haven't seen the movie, so I can't say anything.
You're Robert. It doesn't matter, right?
What are you talking about?
I'm Jake. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, well then, what do you? then it doesn't matter about whether he's going to get a nomination or not. More than likely he is, Robert. But because you haven't seen it doesn't mean that he is. Or
right,
isn't.
but we don't know. And you can't say that either. You haven't seen it. Yeah, I know he's going to get an Oscar nomination. You don't know.
We know because of the Variety and Hollywood Reporter.
That doesn't mean
saying
anything.
That he's going to be up for an Oscar nomination.
Everybody was saying that about freaking Jennifer Lopez for Hustlers, and she didn't get nominated. So it doesn't mean everything. Yeah, yeah, got it. Oh, so good.
Hustlers.
Yeah, good job. I mean,
Hustlers over The Smashing Machine, directed by Benny Safdie. Really?
This is Benny Safdie's first movie. We don't know if it's good or not. We don't know.
Good time.
That was Safdie Brothers.
Uncut Gems.
These are
Still
solo
them.
movies.
It's
not the same, Jake, because have you seen the Coen brothers? They do their own movies and they're not the same as when they're together. So it's not the same.
Robert's right, folks.
I know movies more than you. So
Robert and Abe are the Coen brothers.
Benny Safdie. It's not the Safdie brothers. It's Benny Safdie on his own.
I know. I didn't say that. I'm just saying.
But you're saying it's Uncut Gems. But it's not the same.
He was.
There were co-directors, Jake. There's a difference.
He's still Benny Safdie.
Got you. Got you. What a great episode this was.
What did he say? What do you say? Oh, I'm getting mad already. I'm getting mad.
No, because Robert's trying to get under my
I
skin.
live in his head. It's all right. I occupy so much space in there. Great episode today, guys. Good job by everybody.
For sure.
Yeah, what do we got coming up?
So we're still waiting on yours with your daughter.
If we don't celebrate my birthday this weekend, I'm up for Discount Tuesday for either After the Hunt or Good Fortune. But either way, I want to see those. Those are the next ones coming
I'll
up.
let y'all decide that one.
Still want to see Smashing Machine after all
I
that
do,
bullshit we just said.
but I mean, it's only showing. You want me to? You know what? Let me.
You know what?
Hold on.
I might have to wait for that one. Too much time has passed.
Hold on, Robert.
Yeah, but if it's some wacky time where I might not be able to make it.
Let me just see what they have it, because it's Silverado.
So yeah, we got After the Hunt coming up, Good Fortune. Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere. Do you want to see that one, Abe?
Springsteen, I'll wait.
Of course, you don't watch good movies.
I love Jeremy Allen White. I don't care for Bruce Springsteen.
If it's not horror, I don't care.
No, I just don't care about Bruce Springsteen.
But do you care about movies?
I care about Jeremy Allen White.
But do you care about movies?
You don't have to love every single movie or go see movies, Robert. You don't have to see every single movie.
Another movie that might
Robert.
have some Oscar nominations. I'm just saying.
Of course, I already know that. And Jeremy Allen's going to get nominated for Best Actor as well. What are you trying to prove? That if you don't see every movie, you're not a movie fan, folks? Do you hear this guy?
Well, when it comes to Jake, yeah. You don't watch enough.
Smashing Machine is not even on here.
I might have to wait till whenever it's probably going to stream digital.
It's probably going to stream. So
I'll pay the $20 to stream it at home.
We'll stream it. We'll watch it because I want to watch it. We'll figure that out.
So those are the next few weeks.
So which one is? What did you say? The what?
There's After the Hunt and Good Fortune are out this weekend, and then we got Deliver Me From Nowhere the week after that, and then on the 31st it's forgot there's something coming out.
Well, okay, so we have your birthday thing if that happens, but the Tuesday I'm good with whatever movie, whatever you guys are good for, which one y'all are set on, I'm good on that one. Don't forget we do have Back to the Future coming up.
Oh, that's the 31st then.
No, that's 30th.
That's still that weekend.
Yeah, and then we're doing the show afterwards or something like that. So we're going to do a follow up on that.
And then Predator will be the week
Predator
after.
Will be the following week.
Tickets are on sale now. Hey, just FYI, there is an early access Wednesday IMAX screening. So just want to throw you that up. It's on a Wednesday.
Wait.
I haven't taken it off yet. So.
Wait. How, you have to look it up
it's
though.
The day before it opens. So whatever the 6th.
So let me see. Will they have it like already showing or?
Yeah, the tickets are up already.
Let me see. But it's for IMAX, obviously.
Yeah, and it hasn't sold out, so you're good.
Wow, there goes.
It's not that popular. Or it's not as popular as you guys are making it out to be.
It's going to be a great movie.
It could very well be, but you guys overhyped the popularity of the Predator franchise. It's like Ghostbusters. Everyone's like, Ghostbusters is going to be awesome. These last few...
just me and Neighbor in the Predator.
No, that's fine, but you all act as if like this is some big franchise movie's going to make like...
an Oscar.
It's going to make like 90 million opening weekend. No, it's not.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, but I'm sure you're thinking it. Don't lie
what
to
did I
me.
tell you? 45-50.
Even
for what, Predator Badlands?
I mean, you're lucky if you're getting in the 30s there for that one.
For Predator?
Yeah.
Really, Robert?
30 to 40.
He doesn't understand that.
But
understand
Wicked,
what? Understand what?
That this Predator franchise has been around for 40 years now.
Yeah, and
a lot of people
I've worked at a lot of the movies where the Predator has come out and it hasn't done anything.
So Predator, the early screening is November 5th on a Wednesday, and it's the only one they have is 7 p.m.
why it's called an early access screening. It's the one. I mean, I'm down for whatever. I'm just along for the ride here. I'm in no rush. Like I said, I could see that one on a discount Tuesday, but you guys want to go opening week, so
You got to go.
you all just let me know which one you all want to do.
Yeah, I'll either Wednesday or Thursday for sure. Yeah, either Wednesday or Thursday, but we'll figure that out. We got we still have, like I said, October 30th is Back to the Future. Great.
Yeah.
And that's Live Oak?
Yeah,
Whatever you say.
Live Oak IMAX.
That's the boys' trip on that one. Oh, hell yeah. Trip to Live Oak, it's like only 20 minutes, 25 minutes.
Well, I don't know. There's gonna be traffic, so
I feel like there was something else. Well, yeah, Badlands and then...
I already named all the movies. We're good.
Okay. All right, Robert, go ahead and plug in the socials.
All right, you can follow us at Game Time at the Movies on Instagram. That is run by Abe. I run the X account at Off the Top Rope 39. Didn't get to do any live tweeting this week. I will try to do it for. Let's see. Let me pick a game. Let's do Cowboys Commanders. I'll do live tweeting for that. So if you want to follow us on there, DM us through those socials. You can always ask questions or I was going to do it for this week. I was going to bring, I'll do it for next week's show and I'll give like a secret code and see whoever DMs the socials and you'll get a free digital copy of Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning, which is available now on home video. So we'll save it for next week's show and we'll come up with a secret code word. If you can figure it out, DM us on the socials. You'll get that code for that movie. But that's going to do it for this week's episode. I want to thank Jake. I know this debate gets heated, but it's all in the spirit of fun. If you take it personally, then get the fuck out of here.
No,
Like,
I'm not mad. Nobody's getting mad.
if you take it personal, stick it up your ass. How about that? I'll just say that.
Can we book Jake for future shows?
Jake can come.
come
Jake's
on,
always
Jake.
an open guest. He can come whenever. He likes to think we don't want him on here, but
I never said
we've never we don't deny anybody here, folks. Like I'm not scared of anybody. If Jake wants to get more friends here to combat me, I'll take 101. I'm the John Wick of podcasting. I'm not afraid of anybody to debate anybody, whatever it is, movies, sports. It's just fun conversation.
Yeah, it's
fun
always a
shit.
pleasure being on the
show. It's
show.
just pop culture.
That's
It's shit that doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, but it's stuff that we like. And we're gonna talk. We're gonna get heated.
There'll be movies, folks, where I shit on and Robert will love, and that's fine.
And
he can get heated on.
I won't get heated. That's the difference between me and
I
you.
didn't get heated. I'm just telling you.
He is heated. Look at me sweating. All right, Jaco, thanks for coming on today's
Appreciate it,
episode.
guys. Thanks for having me back.
This will be
It's always
on
fun.
everywhere where you get your podcast, Apple, Spotify, Amazon, YouTube. We're not in video format, but you can still listen to the audio there. Abe, do you have anything else before we sign off?
No, that's it. Great show with you guys. Always a pleasure to get the goons back together.
Yeah. Let's go. Let me give an applause here for everybody.
Yeah, Jake.
All right, guys. So that's going to do it. And thank you all for listening, and we'll see you on next week's
See you
episode.
on whenever.
Good night.
Later, guys.